see me keep looking over my shoulder. I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. Oh, shit all over my Rip Hamilton jersey. Just go get me a towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon. It's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's
Hell
Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets spit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Maybe that's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
Hey, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. I'm your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday. Let's bring in the hater. I guess his stuff is working this week. It saved me from hearing this BS last week. So we on a new week now. So we good.
Yes, seems like shit is working. Who knows how long it's gonna last?
You know how it is. Live. Like I said, we do live. If y'all missed it yesterday, please go check out the interview yesterday. Shout out to Mike Cobb. Mike Cobb and his young gun JDV was on the show yesterday, and it was a wild ass show. Shout out to everybody who sent us stars yesterday. Hey, I'm into that. Thank you. That's gonna go all towards maintenance. Maintenance and keeping the show going. Thank you. But I guess we can start on the NBA playoffs. I'm gonna let you get your gloat on because you didn't get a chance to do it last week. So go ahead.
No, I'm not gloating. We weren't supposed to. I could say that we were supposed to beat you, but we're not supposed to be 0-2 on the world champions.
Yeah, especially when they're up being 20. Up 20
in 2 games. In 2 games, they were up over 20 points, and the Knicks came back. We should be down 0-2 and in going into what you predicted as a sweep.
When I first watched the first game, I'm like, okay, yeah. I was just being a hater. But I'm like, damn, I might have predicted a sweep. And then Jayson Tatum and them happened. And I'm like, stop this Kobe shit. I got a picture. I'm about to put it up. I got this fucking picture of him being want to be Kobe. I'm going to bring it up. But this notion of him being Kobe needs to die. Because he's Nobi. I call him Nobi. Nope. It's not going to happen.
Because he has that tattoo that says Mamba mentality, right?
And ain't just that. He screened Kobe on the last shot of the last game. He screened Kobe. This motherfucker screened Kobe. Like Kobe knows not to fucking do that shit. And as soon as it loads up, I got it loads up. This shit here. Ain't no way you was gonna make that shot, bro. Ain't no way you gonna make that shot.
When he took that, when he was driving to the basket. it looked like he was going to go straight up, and then it looked like he lost control of the ball, and then he took this shot, which got blocked.
Well, there's no way in hell he was going to make that shot. Because if he didn't shoot it that way, it might have got blocked by OG. Look
they changed because they ran the same exact play that they ran the play before.
Yeah,
they thought he was going to be able to come down and dunk it.
You know what Kobe would have did? Throw it to the man that's wide open on the screen. Look at that man on the screen. Even Kobe would have seen him and threw it to him.
No, Kobe would have taken the shot.
No, I think
Kobe would have made the shot.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been a bullshit shot like this. Kobe would have gotten space and would have been able to drop whether it was a mid range, whether he would have taken a three, he still would have had enough room. This guy tried to force this shot, and that's why he got stuffed in his face.
People don't want to give Kobe basketball IQ, but I think Kobe see his shot about to get blocked, and you see this motherfucker right here wide open. I think Kobe gives him the fucking ball and like, hey, I'm about to get my shit blocked. Yeah, because it's a playoff game. Now, Kobe in the regular season, you got that. Kobe taking that shot a million times. But it's the playoffs and we down 0-1. I mean, it makes no sense. Fucking Jayson Tatum need to stop trying to be Kobe and be Jayson Tatum. That's the whole thing. If he's Jayson Tatum, y'all are down 2-0 going to New York. Now, if the Knicks flop this fucking series, I don't see how. I'm like, because they went through the battle of Detroit. And it's the same thing. I say every time it's a Detroit team that's physical and you beat them, your team is better. And that was a physical series against Detroit. Fucking the Celtics are playing soft. I thought the Celtics were going to play like world champions.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I didn't expect to be up 2-0.
2-0, all y'all got to do is hold home court, and that might be a sweep the other way.
Could be. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, Lord Eric, don't keep waiting on the OG, bro. All right, Eric is the Kobe of the Venom and Smoke podcast. Oh man, I don't know. Eric is a little bit more humble.
I don't know if he's the Kobe of the Venom and Smoke podcast.
I said, would it be me? Rain, sleet, or snow? Well, I'll be MJ then. She didn't be Kobe. I don't care. But I'm just saying, we would be. Because Kobe wasn't late. So you can't say he's Kobe. You can't say he's Kobe because Kobe never was late on shit. Nah. He's definitely like Dennis Rodman or something with his lateness. Eric is the clean version of Dennis Rodman with him being late. I don't know.
You call him Dennis Rodman.
I'm talking about
he's like the farthest thing from Dennis Rodman.
No. Except for the lateness. I'm trying to think of a basketball player who's notoriously late, and that's the only one I can think of. That's Eric. Eric is the furthest thing from Dennis Rodman, if you watch it. Like, shit. That's damn shame. I'm closer to Dennis Rodman than fucking Eric. Shit, I think anybody closer to Dennis Rodman than Eric, and that's funny. The closest thing he did was curse last week. Saying "God damn it" was the closest thing to a curse word he ever said.
Oh damn, I missed that.
Yeah, he was fired up about the Saints. I said, "God damn it." We caught it. We like, oh shit. Eric said, "God damn." You
gotta fucking get that up on the fucking on the video screen.
I was shocked. Izzy caught it. I gotta go find it. I gotta find it. The show last week was we went 3 hours and 30 minutes last week. Shit, Eric was on fire. We were talking about the Saints. But man, it's not the only one that's surprising. Right now, look like the Cavaliers handling business. Look like the Pacers. The Pacers have, there's another surprise that was 2-0. Like,
I mean, the Pacers, I get it. The Cavaliers throughout the whole year, they were probably the one of the best teams in the NBA. But it just shows that if you play defense and you make your shots, you could win. You could beat these teams. Like nobody thought. I mean, in all honesty, maybe people thought the Knicks were going to beat the Pistons, but for a second there was doubt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There was a lot of doubt.
Now
You
say this.
know, do you think the Pistons would have been 0-2 on Boston though?
How they playing now? Yeah, we've been too. We like y'all because it's like we was two carbon people playing each other. So yeah, if the Celtics playing like that, because we beat the shit out the Celtics the last time we played them. We beat the shit out of them. It's because
And
they
I
can't
think
handle.
and I think the Celtics handed the Knicks this season, beat them like 3 out of 4 games or something like
Yeah.
that.
And the thing is, with the Pistons, we should have won a series. We won the most quarters. We just didn't win the quarters that matter, which was the fourth quarter. We won the most quarters in there, so yeah, we should have won the series. But hey, the better team won, and then yeah, man, like the Celtics either better find some balls. That's the best thing I can tell them. They either can find some balls, or they're gonna get swept. Like they gotta have a coming
The
to Jesus
reason
meeting.
why the Knicks are winning is because they're making their shots.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're making higher percentage shots where what do you say?
Oh man, he had to watch the show last night, man. We had Mike Cobb, man, had this dude kept coming on talking bad about him. He said, man, who is dog? Like, man, who is him? So that's the new saying, that's the new saying of the podcast, man, who is dog? Every time somebody say something sideways, man, who is dog, man? So that's from last night. It's a callback from last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I didn't get to watch it last night.
I'm shocked, man. We all said that. We said the comment section was on fire last night with hate. And I said the number one hater is not here. Like, you don't understand. Speaking of dog, that's dog, man. What's up, dog? What's up?
Oh, that's who was talking last night?
Yeah. So, thanks for joining us, dog. His name is Major, but we call him Dog. He's this dog. Man, well, seriously, with the whole Knicks and I guess you could say Celtics thing is this: like Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown got to have the coming to Jesus meeting. If I'm a Celtics fan and I'm a Celtics player, we got to come together and we got to be like, you know what? This is gonna go on. We gonna play hard. We gonna out rebound them. We gonna out hustle them. We gonna out do everything. If they push us, two of us push them. And they push 2 of us, 3 of us push they 2. And we're gonna have to get some fights. Somebody's gonna get ejected. We're gonna have to show people we are tough. Because that's the only way you get back in this series.
I think the problem is Porzingis not playing because of whatever it is, fatigue, or he has a heart rhythm problem or whatever. That's where they're getting really killed, is that old dude, what's his name? Can't guard, he can't guard any of our big men. And he's too old to be guarding our big men.
Yeah, you talking about Horford.
Yeah, Horford.
Yeah, the thing is with this though is but it's a way to combat that. Because the Pistols couldn't out rebound or guard people, but we was out physical, y'all big men. All they gotta do is watch the series before. That's all they gotta do.
But I don't think they don't have those type of dogs in Boston.
Yeah.
I think they're big. Them people are so. Come on, man! Little ass Brunson is killing them. I thought you guys had one of the nicest defensive players that's supposed to be shutting him down, and he's still getting his shot off.
This is the thing. It's one thing to say you are nice, right? It's one thing. It's one thing to say that, right? You got a nice defensive player until you got to play him. Like, I mean, Brunson and that dude, that last shot he did. You know, I won't tell Pistons fans it wasn't a push off, bro. Look, he just crossed a Sue Thompson up, and he hit a shot of shots. So, and that was a premium defender. He did that too. Brunson is that dude, but I just wish he stopped flopping. Like that's the only thing I hate about Brunson. Like, don't flop. Just play your game. You that dude already. You don't need to do all that extra shit. Just be you. You don't gotta do all that flopping, man. But besides the flopping, be that dude. And Brunson is killing them. They are killing the Celtics. And the Celtics need to realize y'all either going to have to double him or y'all going to tire him out on offense. And that's what the Pistons learned. I'm like, all they got to do is watch the series. They went at Brunson. Whoever was guarding Brunson, they went at him.
Because the guy that was guarding Brunson for the Pistons is a lot younger, and the guy that's guarding him for the Celtics, I don't think is younger than him. So you can only run him so much.
Yeah, but
and Brunson, he has good stamina.
I put this way, y'all hide him on defense because y'all trying to keep him for offense. Whoever, it doesn't matter who he goes on. We giving the ball to that person, and we're going to tire out Jalen Brunson. Because if you tire out Jalen Brunson, the Knicks going to fall apart. And we did that until the fourth quarter, and then we'd be like, shit, we stopped doing it. It's who to beat the Knicks, go at Jalen Brunson defensively to make him work defensively. Do not have him sitting there getting, on your worst player, and your worst player, you're going to trust your worst player. Don't have him sitting on your worst player just getting energy. Nah, go at him, make him play. Every minute he on the court, he got to play. Defense, y'all got to hit him. Y'all got to do something. But y'all cannot just sit there and let Jalen Brunson get energy on defense, and then he kill you on offense, and then he get more energy on defense. No, the damn Celtics, you are the world champions. Like everybody was talking about, Celtics revenge because Steve Kerr didn't play him in the Olympics. It looked like Steve Kerr was right. Jayson Tatum. It looked like he was right.
You're absolutely right with that. It looks like he was exactly right. Jayson Tatum, where people consider him top 10, he's probably really not top 10.
He said, who was the old Nixon fool? He said it was over when Tatum had more rebounds than points. The thing is because Tatum, I think this, like I say, Tatum need to be the first Jayson Tatum and not try to be Kobe fucking Bryant. He tried to model his game after Kobe Bryant, who modeled his game after Jordan, but I don't think he's putting the work in like Kobe did. I don't think nobody put the work in like Kobe would ever do. Because you got to think about this. Kobe didn't have the athleticism as Jordan. And they already said, Jordan was a better athlete. So the original was already a better athlete, and Kobe's the copy who's not a better athlete. So he had to put in an insane amount of work to be who he is. And to me, Kobe had better footwork than Jordan. Like, because he put in an insane amount of work. Kobe was better in the post than Jordan was. And it was an insane amount of work Kobe put in. If you're going to be the next Kobe Bryant, as you want to be, right? Quotes, put that in quotes. You got to put in the work Kobe did. And you got to put in more work than Kobe did. And I don't think that's possible to put more work than Kobe did and to be Kobe. The thing is, if you're Jayson Tatum and the world is already doubting you, people putting you in the category of Pandemic P, Paul George. like, listen, you want to be Kobe, that's fine. Everybody want to be their favorite player. But you are supposed to be the alpha dog on a world championship team.
True.
You don't have to be Kobe. You can be Jayson Tatum and just be fine.
I can understand you comparing yourself to Kobe if you didn't have a championship,
Yeah.
but you just won one. So now just be Jayson Tatum.
Yeah, you don't need to be Kobe. Kobe, why
Make
Kobe?
make motherfuckers want to be you.
Yeah. Who was dog? Soda was on fire. Kobe lived in the gym. Yes, he lived in the gym. Man, Kobe neglected his family to be in the damn gym, bro. Like, you out there, you know, you got your woman you hanging out with and your kid, man. Kobe said, man, F them kids, I'm in the gym. When it was basketball season, bro, Kobe lived in the gym. Like, it's being real with you. Kobe Bryant lived in the gym. Like, he didn't go out. He didn't, you know, he was just in the gym when it was basketball season. 24/7 in the gym.
I don't even think during the off season he wasn't in the gym. I think he was in the gym all year long.
Yeah, he was in the gym. If you're gonna be Kobe, you gotta act like Kobe all the way. Kobe didn't have fun until Shaq left. That's what he thought. Tatum would never be Paul George. No, he won't be top Paul George, but he's starting to be clown like Paul George, so that's what I mean. Like, he is getting clowned like Paul George is getting clowned. It's like this.
I think Tatum could be better than Paul George.
He is better than Paul George now, but he's getting that Paul George category when he do this goofy Kobe. Talking about he screamed Kobe on the last shot. Everybody heard him scream Kobe. On that picture I just showed you, this is like, let me go back to it. I'm gonna get to y'all comments. He screamed Kobe. like they say Kobe.
And look, he's not even facing the basket. He tried to fucking do a phony ass hook shot from behind.
Kobe. Yeah, ain't no way, man. It ain't fucking Kobe. That ain't Kobe, dog. Like,
bricklaying bastard.
Kobe doesn't take that shot. Like, people want to talk about Kobe, but Kobe took smart shots.
But Kobe would have never fumbled his dribble, and he would have been able to create space between him and, let's say, if it was Bridges or whoever it was, or Towns, he would have created the space and been able to take that shot, not the way that he did.
Right. And we go Izzy talking about screwball, so that's the whole city. We don't shoot trash in the van yelling Shaq. In the trash. Let's say in the trash. We don't shoot trash in the can. I guess he was saying not van. I was like confused. We don't shoot trash in the can yelling Shaq. It's Kobe. But I'm saying that looked like a Shaq shot. You gonna sit there and tell me that don't look
if
like
it was a real Shaq shot, he would have dunked. He would have gotten the dunk off.
You gonna tell me like that look like Shaq trying to shoot a 3-pointer, man? 100 gorillas better than Boston. He goes this gorilla shit. You damn right. 100 gorillas will beat the shit out the whole city of Boston. All right. If you're trying to be someone else and pushing yourself, you won't be known as you. You will be known as Recognized Name 2.0, and you will be forgotten. Yeah. But isn't that what your boy JDV did last night, though? You was loving him. He said he was Mike Cobb 2.0. You need to go back and tell him this. But yeah, you're right about that, dog. If you try to be someone else, you lose yourself. And it's like, bro, you could never be that person because you never went through what that person went to become great. Be you. I'll tell my son, I'll tell any young kid growing up, don't try to be me. Be better than me.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck I went through. Don't be me. Oh no, don't be me.
And it's just that even the NBA is different. You know what I'm saying? There's no defense in the NBA like there was back in the day. Look at what the Knicks and the Pistons just did in the beginning of this tournament.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a shame that wasn't like an Eastern Conference final or something.
You're absolutely right. That should have been the way they were playing. Was like they had no other choice but to win.
Yeah, it was, and now you start to see the difference in these series because the ones who playing defense is beating the shit out the ones who not playing defense. That's what the hell's going on. And now you start to get a part of the NBA like, damn, the first round was better than the second round. How the fuck?
I'm thinking that the NBA is starting to make that change again.
Yeah, and them young guns are playing defense, and
they're playing a lot more physical.
Yeah, and it's like, and people are loving it. So NBA, if you stop showing these people who want to shoot 1,000 threes, that shit ain't what it is no more. What it is people are fucking playing physical defense, and a series that looked like a 90 series because I don't think nobody scored over 110 in the game or some shit when the Knicks and the Pistons played. I think maybe once or twice. But the games were going into the 90s and the fucking low hundreds. Like that, because they were playing defense.
Yeah.
And like you look at this the Nuggets series, they're playing defense. That's why it's 1-1. Like, the Nuggets playing fucking defense with the Thunder. The West, they playing defense. The Timberwolves series with the Warriors, they playing tough defense. I don't know how they're gonna do without Steph.
That's what's gonna kill the Golden State is the fact that Steph got hurt. If Steph didn't get hurt, I think that it would be a better series. I think that they're going to get blown out and swept.
Well, they didn't get swept because they won already. They can't get swept. Gentleman's sweep. I guess.
Gentleman's sweep.
Yeah, the thing is you got to play off Jimmy though, and all you need is play off Jimmy to get you 3 more wins. I mean, you got to play off Jimmy. He could turn into playoff Jimmy one more time, and he can counteract you missing Steph for a couple games because you got him, who got a ton of playoff experience and used to taking a bunch of bums forward.
And Golden State actually plays defense.
Yeah, so it's like you got him. So I'll say this: you got playoff Jimmy. So I see if you didn't have Jimmy, then Golden State would be in trouble. But can Jimmy become playoff Jimmy one more? He did last time. Become playoff Jimmy one more time, man. It's great, but Steph being hurt is a big blow because I wanted to see Anthony Edwards kill another legend. That's a new legend killer. That's what they call him. He has killed so many legends in his last 2 years when he played him. So I wanted to see him against Steph. But let's hope that Steph will come back maybe in 2 games with that hamstring injury.
Listen, I think by maybe Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And that's 2 games.
Is it? Does he have put that picture back up? What are you talking about? The man is turned sideways. That's what you see.
Man, look at him. He's not even facing the basket. He's trying to shoot a one-handed shot over 2 of the probably close to the tallest dudes of wingspans on that team.
Yeah. So you think about it this way. Turn sideways, look back, and kick your leg up. That's what he's doing.
And scream Kobe like Kobe would have taken that shot in that position.
Man, look. I'm going to show you how Kobe looking. Kobe, when he took that shot, bro, Kobe in heaven looking like this.
Like, stop screaming my name, asshole.
Every time he say Kobe, he in heaven like you about to get my halo taken away from me, man. What the hell are you doing, man?
They're about to throw me out.
Kobe Bryant fans or Kobe Bryant fan, every face of Kobe. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Let's see, bro. That was crazy, man. Let's see. JVD is actually Mike Cobb 2.0. Mike Cobb was ever relevant a young tag team champion like JDV is now. Hey, that might be the case, but hey, he's saying you hear the key word in that sentence, Mike Cobb 2.0, not JDV 2.0. You're going to get your own words, what you just said. I mean, I've been saying you need to go tell her to be the first JDV because this is my thing. You can never be another person. You can take from them. You can take their moveset. You can take, like I said, with Kobe Bryant and Jayson Tatum. He could do every Kobe move 100% and still look like trash because you're not Kobe Bryant. You don't know what it took for Kobe to come up with those moves. You don't know what it took for Kobe to be Kobe. Like
it took him hours and hours in the gym.
Yes, and that Mamba mentality is not a tattoo. That's some shit he had to develop because
that's a way of life.
You gotta remember he wasn't even becoming the Mamba until Shaq left. So he had to become the Mamba and be on a trash team. It was like, man, think about it. He had some trash people on that team. When he scored 81, that team was horrible. Because he had to score 81 for them to win the game. That team was
pretty much
horrible. And Jayson Tatum, even though Jayson Tatum has never been on a team like that. Maybe his first year, but he was a rookie. We talk about Kobe was on the team, used to taste of success. And then that team traded away his biggest player. And then Kobe had a bunch of bums with him, had Chris Mims with him and all kind of stupid people with him, man. Like,
I think the only one that he had was halfway decent was Paul Gasol.
Well, no, that was before Gasol. That what I'm talking about, the period that developed the Mamba was before Gasol.
Oh, Odom was on that team.
It was just Odom and Kobe. Nobody else on that team was worth giving a damn. That team was shitty. And Lakers fans know that team was shitty. And Kobe became the Mamba when he had to be the Mamba because he was a bunch of shitty people. So Kobe became an assassin when it was just him. And that's when he wore the 24. Once he was 24, he was the Mamba. He was just Kobe Bean when there's number 8. But he got 24. He was the Mamba. And you just don't be the Mamba. I won't be surprised if Jayson Tatum changed his number from fucking 0 to fucking 24 because he want to be Kobe so bad. What's next? You gonna sleep with Kobe's wife? What the hell you want? What else you want to be?
Shit.
I'm being real. I'm just saying. I'm being real. How much more you want to be another man? like seriously, I'm like, I can't get with that. And you can't be the star of my team talking about you want to be somebody else. No, be you. I drafted Jayson Tatum. I didn't draft Kobe Bryant Jr.
They wish they drafted Kobe Bryant Jr.
I'm just saying. I know Kobe never had sons, but you are not Kobe. Shit, just stop it. Nobi. You are Nobi. You're not Kobe. Nobi. Nope. I can't go.
Listen, with you, keep on being Nobi until after this series. You can keep on being Nobi. Thanks.
I'm just saying, I know you want it, but I'm just saying this is what the Boston Celtics fans need to go tell him. Hey, you are not Kobe, and that's okay. I don't want Kobe. I want Jayson Tatum. Because we can't get Kobe. Kobe is dead and gone. We can't get Kobe. You can't get him. It will be another Kobe. It will never be another Kobe. But you can be better than Kobe. Go try to strive to be better than Kobe instead of just trying to be Kobe. Be better than Kobe. Because if you be better than Kobe, the Celtics gonna have over 20-something championships if he be better than Kobe. Develop what you do well. That's what I'm saying. If he develop what he does well, it's okay to take bits of your game from this person and that person and this person and put your own spin on it. But don't try to be Kobe all the way because you're not Kobe. Stop trying to put the armband on your arm like Kobe did. Stop trying to text Kobe old number. Kobe's dead. He's not answering, bro. He's not gonna answer. Stop texting him. Don't do it. Like, stop with the tattoos. Just be Jayson fucking Tatum. And I'm not even saying to beat the Knicks. I'm just saying so the series can be watchable, man. Like, goddamn, man, y'all up 20 and lose twice.
Yeah.
Just so it can be a series, man. You got to be Jayson Tatum to beat the Knicks. You can't beat Kobe. And God knows I hate Boston. That's what I said. God knows I hate Boston. I don't hate New York as much as I hate Boston. I swear to God, I love that Boston's getting their ass whooped right now. But I'm like, God damn it, man. It's sad to see this man here was a champion last year, and you get speaking of as an afterthought as one of the best players in the league because everybody think you trying to be Kobe. That's the problem. Stop being Kobe. Like the Lakers didn't draft you. You're not Kobe. Shit, be Larry Bird. Shit. He won't be a Celtic. Be Larry Bird.
Shit. They wish he shot like Larry Bird. If Larry Bird was on that team and it wasn't Jayson Tatum, the Knicks would be down 0-2.
I'm like, you up 20 both games. Instead of just doing what you do to stay, that's what I don't get with the NBA nowadays. Instead of doing what you do what you did to stay, to get to 20-point lead, no, we're gonna go away from it and do some shit different. We're gonna jack up threes.
Well, but that's what they live and die on is the three. But that was their excuse in the first game. The reason why the Knicks came back was because they missed 40-something 3-pointers.
Yes.
But that's what you live and die on anyway.
My thing is, fuck the threes. Go for twos. Like Isaiah Thomas said, why the bad boy Pistons will be great this era is because while you missing all those threes, we'll be scoring twos. And then you come on back. We came back on you already. And then once we walk you down, it's over. Now you got to shoot threes.
Yeah.
And then I don't get it. I just don't listen. I don't get it. I'll never get it. Why people preach shooting threes like they do, but they need to stop. Like for real.
They don't play basketball. They don't run offenses anymore. That's the one thing I've seen about watching, basketball most of my life. Back in the day, I would say the late, the mid 80s, the 80s into 90s, they actually ran offenses. Jordan had the triangle. Showtime was in the Lakers. That was their type of offense. They don't run offenses anymore. They're just running down the floor, and they're not. In some places it's 3 passes before you shoot. Now people just come down and shoot for the hell of it.
Yeah, I know where it came from. That's why I said it's the era. He didn't have anybody when the time he became the Mamba. Shaq was gone. So. Yeah, I know it came from Kill Bill, but the thing is, he became the Mamba when Shaq left, and that team was Smush Parker as your point guard. You damn right, you better become the Mamba. Smush Parker was garbage.
When you got a point guard named Swoosh and can't fucking swoosh shit.
No, not swoosh, smush, like smush in your face. Smush. That was smush. And he played like smush. And Chris Mims at your center. You go from Shaq and Derek Fisher to Smush Parker and Chris Mims, you would be the Mamba too. you have to be the Mamba.
And I get it. They got rid of Shaq because there was friction between him and Kobe.
And you go with the younger player. That's the smartest thing to do. You go with the younger player. and it worked out for him.
But it'd have been so much better if they would have found the leeway. The Lakers could have been a real big dynasty.
The Lakers would have won so many damn championships and it kept them together.
Yeah, they just couldn't get along because Shaq wanted to be the one scoring 30 a game, and Kobe wanted to be the one scoring 30 a game.
But they both were scoring 30 a game. That's the funny thing. They both were scoring 30. Like, the thing is, Shaq was the problem. And I'm gonna say it. Nobody else will say it. Shaq was the fucking problem why they broke up. Because Shaq's ego got in the way. The same thing happened with Penny Hardaway. When a young gun start shining, Shaq start to feel like he got to be the alpha dog. No, y'all both could be alpha dogs, man. Like
I think in the Lakers, I think they both were selfish. Yeah, I think Kobe was just as selfish as Shaq.
But Shaq
they should have found the leeway.
The thing is, Shaq is older, so Shaq should have been like, you know what? We got to make this shit work. We both are dominant. Shaq act like a petulant child, and he broke up a dynasty. He broke up two dynasties because the Magic was going to be a dynasty. Then he broke up that dynasty. I'm like, fucking Shaq. People just love Shaq, and nobody want to tell the truth about Shaq. Shaq ass is selfish. It was. And the thing is that he was more lovable than Kobe, so that's why most people think Shaq. No, Shaq ruined the Magic. Shaq ruined the Lakers. Them both could have been dynasties. Jordan might not have had 6 if he'd have stayed with the damn Magic. Because the Magic beat the shit out of the damn Bulls. A lot of Jordan fans don't want to hear that, but the Magic beat the shit out of the Bulls with Jordan. I don't care what Jordan would have did. Them two would have grew again. Penny and Shaq, ain't nothing Jordan and them could do.
No, because there was no way anybody gonna stop Shaq, and Penny would have taken Jordan out of it.
Yes, it'd canceled each other out.
Yeah, so they would have canceled each other out.
So the thing is Shaq blew up 2 dynasties because it could have been a dynasty with the Magic. The Magic could have been the next dynasty. Then he went to L.A. and met another young person. Shaq had a lucky career. Let's be real what it is. Shaq, he went for 2. Like if Penny never got hurt, Penny would be in a GOAT conversation probably, or something like that. Because people realized Penny was a dog. Like,
Penny was nice.
Yeah, Penny was the only shoe that Jordan wore was a pair of pennies. I tell you how nice Penny was. The only shoe besides his own he wore was Penny Hardaway's. That's to tell you how nice Penny was, because Jordan respected Penny. And then he will leave at the Magic and then goes to the Lakers and get Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he lucked out.
Yeah. So
they should have won. They should have won together. They should have won at least 6 or 7.
Oh yeah, easy. He said Smush Parker. See, and you won't wonder why the Kobe became the Mamba. Yeah, fucking Smush Parker. Come on, man. All right, Knicks versus Pacers Eastern Conference Final. That means WWE would have predicted it, but I'm okay with it because it's gonna be a battle. Like at least that's the one I would want out of the combination of teams, because them two hate each other. And I'm all for a series where teams hate each other.
Yeah, they have a history.
They have a history, and anybody that I'm like, I don't know if I want to see the Celtics anymore because they don't like to have heart. So, thanks. Yep. So I'm just like the Knicks. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna win the championship, but the Knicks are showing, they can, they can make a deep run. But I don't know how their stamina gonna be, because Ted is running people in the ground, bro. Like I don't know. You're a Knicks fan, so you can tell me.
He runs the way he runs that team. He only has enough players that are good enough to be on the floor. All them other guys are just space takers. It's like having a fucking bench full of what's his name? What's his
Swiss Ball.
No, I was thinking about Giannis's brother.
Oh, Thanasis.
Yeah, they have a bench. They have a bench worth of Thanasis. They only play, if you think about it, 7.
Yeah, maybe 7 or 8.
Maybe 8.
That's not enough, man. Like, and that's why I don't get with Boston, though, man. I'm like, Boston, you have a deep bench. Why aren't you tiring these people out?
Because when they do come out of when their main players come out of the game, our scrappy players like Josh Hart and everybody, that's when they start going off. That's why they come back from these 20-point deficits, because they put in these players thinking that we're gonna get tired out, and we just chop at the lead. And then by the time you bring your squad back in, we bring our main 5 back in. Now our main 5 is just chugging along. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not going to put somebody in like Tyler Brunson out, he's going to kill you in the end.
And
he might not be as nice as what the hell's his name?
What team you play for? So I can help
you. Steph. He might not be as good as Steph, but when you need a shot, that's why he was the clutch player of the year.
Yeah.
He hits that shot.
And the thing is like, I mean, if Jayson Tatum won't be Kobe stayed on the floor. I mean, your ass better stay on the floor. How about that? You or Jaylen Brown gonna have to stay on the damn floor. Stay on the floor. When y'all had these scrubs and y'all got 2 stars. None of y'all should not. One of y'all should be on the floor at all times. The ball should run through you. But you know how it is. These people want to be Kobe, but they don't do what it takes to be Kobe, man. I'm like, Kobe Bryant was a different beast. And that's why I want to tell him not to be Kobe. I said, when you put your name with Kobe, people gonna hold you to Kobe standards. And I said, he had a bad night. There was no bad nights for Kobe. Even when Kobe shot, maybe he'd be like 5 for 20. Kobe still find a way to get 30. Shit, we don't want to understand.
And Kobe would have been on the floor.
Yeah, Kobe didn't come out. So
Kobe, if you would have saw your team up by, let's say, 20, and all of a sudden you're down by, let's say 10, you're coming off the bench.
Oh yeah,
you're going to take over the game.
Yep, and he doesn't have that takeover gene.
Nope.
That I've seen. I have never seen. I say if he on, yes, he has it, but he doesn't have that Mamba mentality that he has tattooed on him.
He's good at transitioning. Yes. When he transitions and they got him on a fast break, then you're gonna get everything you can out of him. But setting up the offense like they did the last shot of that game with the picture, he's not that type of basketball player.
And I look at it like this. It's about being aggressive. Okay, you won't be Kobe. Kobe was aggressive even when he was off. That's what I can tell you. Kobe could be off, and Kobe say, "I'm the man." We don't even know who the man is on the Celtics.
No.
Kobe could be like, Kobe could start off 1-18. Give me the fucking ball. That's all Kobe's saying. Give me the ball. Now, he wanted to be Kobe at the last minute because he could have a nice little photo op. And if he hit that shot, people be talking about, oh, my God, he is Kobe. Oh, my God, he's Kobe incarnated. That's why he took that shot. You're not the person to take that shot. Like Patrick Ewing told his players, why did you take that shot? You never practiced this shot. Why are you taking this shot? I'm gonna have to clip that and put that picture next to and put Patrick Ewing in there. Why are you taking this shot? Who told you to take this shot? You never practiced this shot, so why are you taking it? Like you need to know. Like you know who practiced a shot that way. Like I'll put the picture back up. I'll put it back up. Like I want to know.
He wasn't. His shoulders weren't even square to the basket.
You even if he would have got it off, they're not square. It would have been. He'd have missed it by a mile. Bridges didn't even jump. He was gonna miss it by a mile.
And you got, like I said, two of the biggest dudes with the biggest wingspans blocking you. Did you really think you were going to get that ball over them?
Kobe couldn't make that shot.
No, not with the way they were getting D'd up.
No, I'm talking about like this. Kobe couldn't make that shot because look at the arm span of these people. I mean, shooting the ball like this. Kobe never shot a shot like this.
Kobe would have been able to separate himself and got the shot off. He wouldn't have tried to. To me, that was a forced shot.
Mm-hmm.
He forced that shit.
He said, "Jay, your level of hate is legendary. Hopefully, one day I can reach the same level of hatred as you."
No, you can't. And I hate that you said that.
Vince Carter was an arrogant. I have proof. Lord, there you go.
Shit.
Look at arrogance, boy.
Vince Carter was a beast too.
Yeah, big beast. So
I don't know. I think that the Knicks can, they could come around and lose the next 4.
Yeah.
And I know what? I wouldn't be mad because we weren't supposed to win against the defending champions.
Nope. And I'm like this. If the Knicks win this next game, it's over. It's over.
Oh, yeah. I would have to agree with you. If they win this next game, I think that makes Boston desperate. You can't play with being desperate because that's when you make mistakes and you start to force shit. And the Knicks like that. Likes to you know what I'm saying, play against teams that are desperate.
And you think about it like this though, Jay. If the Knicks win the next game, they basically got to sweep y'all to win the series. They got to win 4 in a row. So
I can't see that.
I can't see it happening. They might win 2. They might bring it to 6 because you gotta give them a puncher's chance. But if the Knicks were to lose after being up 3-0, Tom Thibodeau needs to be fired. And I'm being honest with you. Like, because I'm like, that's the biggest collapse in the history of sports.
No.
I'm like, that would, no, I'm saying, think about it.
I was going to say, that wouldn't be as bad as, didn't the Warriors get swept or?
No, it was 3-1. But I'm saying 3-0. This has never happened. Nobody's ever come back from being down 3-0. 3-1, yes. 3-0, no. Nobody's ever come back down being 3-0. That'll be the biggest collapse in history. That means you literally got swept. I mean, they won 4 in a row on you when you was up. And I'm sorry, he would have to get fired just because of GP. If you let somebody come back 4 on you, because even you got it in the bag, all you gotta do is win one out of. You have to win with 1 out of 4. and like.
I can't. I mean, if they go up by 3-0, I can't see the Knicks losing the series.
It's over. You can pack it up. New York will be in the Eastern Conference Finals. So the Celtics better blow y'all out this next game. That's the only way I can see them winning this series, winning this next game if they blow y'all out the water.
they like they did in the first half of both games. Can they keep that?
Yeah, they
You know
need
what
to
I'm saying?
keep it
Because
up.
it just seems like in the beginning of these games, they come out the Knicks come out cold.
Yeah,
They're not hit. They don't start hitting their shots until after in the middle of the third quarter, going into the fourth.
that's their habit for my series though. They did the same shit, and it's like they'll be shitty the whole game, and then boom, they explode. The thing is, the difference is they're playing a young Pistons team. You are defending champions. If you got somebody down, and I'll say this, you got somebody down, and you the champions, you keep them down because you know the importance of keeping someone down.
You got
And
two Olympic champions on your team.
yeah, and it should have been 3 because they cheated Jason Brown, Jaylen Brown. It should have been him. He should have been on the Olympic team. Maybe they should have got him instead of Jayson Tatum. Tatum don't know what the fuck he doing. And Tatum is just bad. It's just bad, man. Like it's just look. I wish he really would have got picked by the Lakers, so he could have lived out his dream as being Kobe Bryant Jr. I mean, he never took.
Let's not talk about the Lakers because everybody thought that the Lakers were going to be some shit with Luka there, and Mr. I can't play no defense showed that he can't play no fucking defense, and they got smoked.
And you can put it this way: I said Dallas won that trade, and you can go back. I said in the long run, the Lakers might win the trade because they'll have Luka you can build around them. But I say right now, Dallas won that trade, and people looked at me like I was crazy. I said, you know why? They got a defender, and if Kyrie Irving comes back to be Kyrie Irving, and let's say they get a Kevin Durant in the fucking free agency or the trade for Kevin Durant, you put Durant, Kyrie, and Anthony Davis on the team. Now you got something.
That would be dangerous.
That team, if the only problem is Anthony Davis is injury prone and Kyrie Irving hurt himself. If Kyrie Irving was still there, the Dallas Mavericks would be in the playoffs. And even with Anthony Davis missing, it was in the play-in.
Yeah.
I kept telling people, the Lakers, I said, why would you have trade for another LeBron? He's LeBron James. He's the white LeBron. That's what I call Luka. You can't have the same two players on the same team. It doesn't work.
And I'm sorry to say, why is it every time the Lakers get smoked, there's always they get an excuse? He tore his MCL or some bullshit like that. I'm sorry to say, you tear your MCL.
Don't play.
You don't play. He was playing and they said he tore his MCL. They're lying.
Yeah, I'm like this. To my Lakers fans, they bad. I said this. They said, we only lasted one game. I said, but the Pistons was a lower seed. We were 6 seed playing a 3 seed. We were supposed to lose. Y'all was a 2 seed playing a 7. Y'all got blown out. It's a difference. The Lakers before Luka and I know all you Lakers fans who was cheering for this fucking move. Y'all was on cloud 9 with the Lakers. Y'all say, we got Luka, we got LeBron. I said, y'all ain't got defense.
Yeah, they were talking that we got Luka, we winning a championship.
And I said, y'all don't have defense. Mo, you hating. I said, man, Mo knows basketball. Like, I love basketball. I tell people that's one, football and basketball are like here with me. I watch it, I analyze it, and when I say it do not come from hate, it comes from real. My dad was a coach. My dad was a damn football and a basketball coach. He taught me this shit. And he said it was a bad trade. Pop said, man, it was a bad trade. He was like, man, where you gonna get your defense from? You didn't trade away the only person who plays defense for the Lakers.
Yeah. You're right on that one.
It's not like I was hating on the Lakers. I'm like, dude, I don't make this trade. I'd have told Dallas, nah, you keep this shit. I'd have traded Luka for LeBron. That's what you should have did. LeBron will be living in Dallas right now.
Nah, because don't he have a no trade clause? He would have never went, and because what's his name isn't really in charge of the fucking team anymore.
You know, I'm like, that's the only way I would trade. The only person you need to trade is LeBron James. There's a couple people like Hollywood Nick that doesn't like LeBron James. He never did like LeBron James with the Lakers. But I'm like this: the day LeBron James retires, is when the Lakers going to start winning again. Because all I keep telling people, all you holding on to is that he won a championship for y'all, but it was in the bubble that nobody respects.
Nope. That's the asterisk championship.
That season should have been canceled. I said, because how you gonna have a NBA championship with no home court advantage?
That's true.
I'm like, come on, man. Do the Lakers win that championship? They had to go on the road. I think about that. Do they win that championship if they go on the road? You never know. And I mean, they're the only one in history that didn't have to go on the road. They stayed in the same spot and won a championship. Good, congratulations, y'all won the NBA tournament. That's all that happened. Y'all won the NBA tournament. It was all it was, a tournament. It didn't feel like the finals, but people watched it because there was no sports on TV at the time. So it was like, I have to watch it. That whole year, the pandemic, I like to forget that whole year of the pandemic. Because as a season ticket holder, we had to do a lottery to go to the game. And we had to sit so far apart from each other.
Oh, for the football stadium?
Oh, yeah, man. We had to do a lottery, and we picked for us, we had to watch the 49ers come play. They beat the shit out of us. Well, that was the day Drew Brees got hurt and Jameis Winston popped in. I mean, man, it was a bad game. It wasn't the same. It was like 1,000 people in the stadium.
Damn.
You couldn't hear nothing. You could hear everybody's conversation. Man, the pandemic year sucked for sports.
But they weren't trying to lose money.
Nope. It sucked for sports, though. It sucked. So you Lakers fans bragging on that championship. I would have bragged on that championship. That championship sucked. And the Lakers fans don't want to hear it. But LeBron James is the reason why y'all get disappointed every year. It's LeBron James. It's a reason why most people don't play into their 40s. Dude, as much as I believe in myself right now, I know I couldn't go play ball like that, man. Like I believe in myself a lot.
But you're not playing all all 80 games.
And I'm like this, and I'm saying this. I believe right now, I'll give Nastas after the Cooper where my bad shoulder and all the business. I believe that to my fullest, I will give him that. I don't believe it. But I know I ain't the same player that I was, when I was in my prime, bro. Like, I believe to this day. I don't care. I don't care what you say, Jay. I will give that dude the business, and my shoulder barely holding on right now. I will give him the fucking business.
The Nastas is dunking on your ass.
Fuck no, I'm going to get one more dunk on his ass. I'm going to get one more lift off. That'll be my final lift off. I don't care. I don't care. But I know I'm better than his trash ass, but I'm just saying. But I know I couldn't go in the NBA right now and be like, you know what? Yep, I'm the GOAT. I can still play with these young kids. No, man. Like, even when you get on the playground, man, you know when they start calling you Unc on the playground, yeah, it's time to stop playing. Like, them young kids
that gotta kill people. And I'm just gonna say, like, I bet you that shit would kill Nasty if he goes onto the basketball court and they start calling him Unc.
Yeah, they do call him Unc because he was grand before me. So they call him Unc. So then he'll go prove to him, you'll beat him 1 or 2 games, but if you start playing 5, 6 games, bro, we start aching. Like we used to go to the tournament playing them younger people. We used to destroy them in the beginning. Oh man, we start getting to the championship rounds, man. We start getting.
You better get the Bengay out.
Dude, man, fucking with Nasty. Nasty had a fucking horse liniment out. Like that shit they put on horses. Come on, put this all you need. Man, it cures arthritis in horses. That dude put that on my knee. I felt like I was 18 years old again. I don't know what it is, but it burns the shit out you. He put that horse liniment in my knee. Yeah, we ended up winning the championship. But when that shit wore off, bro, I couldn't walk for the next 3 days, man.
Damn.
I don't know what he put in that shit. I don't think you're supposed to. You got to get it from an animal feed store. That's the shit he put shit for animals on us, and we went out there with our old ass punching these young people.
Right. Go get the horse shit.
Go get the horse shit. The horse liniment. I'm like, oh fuck. So we're not gonna put that on me. So you gonna put this horse on and shut up? That's what he told me. Because I was limping. Man, we got braces from head to toe. You're old, bro. When they start calling you old, you're old on the court, man. LeBron is older than me, bro. Either you doing steroids or you delusional.
I can understand if you played like, let's say, like Kobe played. You were all intense. A lot of times, Michael Jordan, LeBron James he hardly even run up and down the fucking court. Sometimes you watch a game and he ain't even on the court walking. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't even running up and down the floor.
As he said, where's the glory in winning the COVID championship? More glory for the playground championship. Hey, bro, the playground championships, bro. Hey, they used to go down, bro. I don't give a shit, man. You had to being known in your hood, being the best player, man. I'm sorry, man. Hey, that was better than the high school championship. Man, you walk on the court, people say, "Look, it's Mo. Look." There's something about that. They need to go back to that. People don't understand that shit. Being a legend in your own hood needs to be something, man.
Fucking outdoor, playing ball outdoor anyway. They don't even hardly do that shit no more.
No, that builds character like a motherfucker, boy. Like, I like the Rucker, man. They used to be everybody. Nobody say the NBA in the hood. You know we're realistic. Man, I just want to go play in the Rucker. That's what people used to say. I want to go play in the Rucker. I want to go play, and one. Man, people were like, we were realistic in the hood. Man, one used to travel and come. People used to go out.
But if you go play in the Rucker, you're playing against NBA dudes.
Yes. People say, yeah, I just want to go play the Rucker one time. That's what everybody would say. I just want to go play. Shit. And I mean, they probably got more talent in the Rucker than they do in the NBA. But people was like,
yeah, some of the players down there, just because of their the way they live, they didn't, they're not going to school. They're hustling people on the basketball court.
Yes, indeed. If you're spending over $1 million on your body for training, you still can't play 80% of the games. It's something wrong there. It's called age, Anthony. Bro, you can spend $1 million on a 40-year-old car. That bitch gonna break down. Like it's 40 years old, bro. Listen, it's gonna break down. You can put new parts on the old car. Eventually, that bitch still gonna break down.
Yeah.
Bro, because it's old. That car. Why did it tell you to get rid of a car after a certain amount of miles? Would you buy a car that has 400,000 miles on it and expect it to last?
It's all the under, what's underneath. That's all fucked up.
To put it this way, 400,000 miles. Would you buy a car right now? If I say I had a car for like $600 that was 400,000 miles, you'd say, nah, dog, I'll pass on that.
It depends what type of car though. Because if it's a classic, you know what I'm saying? I definitely would fucking.
Well, you ain't selling no classic for those $600. I'm just saying, any 40-year-old car, you ain't gonna drive that car either though, bro. Are you gonna drive it? No, you probably show it off. You might drive it once in a while. You're not about to show it off on the roads. You're not about to go drive from New York to New Orleans in a 40-year-old car. Are you? That has 400,000 miles on it.
Nah, probably not. I mean, depending. If I was a mechanic, I might.
I don't care how much you restore that motherfucker. A mechanic gonna tell you don't drive that motherfucker besides up the street. And that's what we expected LeBron James to do. People expected LeBron James to be LeBron James. LeBron James is that 40-year-old car that looks like a Ferrari but got Saturn parts in it. He used to have Ferrari parts, but then the shit got broken down. Now he got Saturn ion parts in it right now. Hold it on with a string. I'm just trying to tell people, when you're over 40, you move differently. Yes, you might have flashes and you go off, but that body don't feel the same, bro.
Nah.
I
agree with you on that one.
I don't get why people believe that LeBron James and Luka was gonna bring them a championship. Luka don't play defense because he's too slow, and LeBron James don't play defense because he's too old and slow. Even though he's fast for a 40-year-old, yes, he's fast for a 40-year-old, but he can't keep up with these young bucks.
Nah.
My uncle Roy, who played in the NFL, he said, bro, sports are a young man's game. He said he knew when Tampa Bay called, he said, man, you know what? Nah, I'm done. And he was like 32. Like, nah. When no other team but Tampa Bay at that time, because Tampa Bay was a laughing stock, called, he said, nah, I'm done. I can't keep up with these young bucks. I'm not going to put my body through that shit. LeBron doing this so he can erase every record. It's not because he's trying to win. He's trying to erase every record. His name be on every record.
And that's the funny shit is that there's still records that Jordan holds that he don't, and he can't. He hasn't even caught up to them, and he's played almost 10 more years than Michael did.
Yes, and I want to let people know that it's like he'll never reach Jordan's career average per game. I mean, his points per game is 30.1. LeBron could never reach it. He could never reach it.
No, not he would never score that consistently enough for his average to go up.
He already messed it up. He can't reach it. He can't reach it. Those championships he's not going to reach. We know that.
Oh, yeah, he's never going to get – he might get 6 championships, but he's never going to get 2 3-peats.
You don't get no 6 championships not with that team. Shit. He ain't getting 2 more. Where? Unless they get traded for somebody great that we don't know who they're trading for. Who? Who you going to get on that team? They'll make them great. They don't even have a center. Their center is Jackson Hayes. He doesn't exactly scare anybody.
No.
And I'm just like, the Lakers fans, they got some real Lakers fans. Like I said, I know some real Lakers fans that are not delusional. But as a nation, and I'm about to get on the Cowboys in a minute. I mean, as Laker Nation, y'all are the most delusional fans I have ever seen in my life.
No, they're not the most delusional.
They're close. But
Dallas has got to be the most delusional fan.
Let me tell you, because most Dallas fans are Laker fans. I'm getting at. They are the most delusional. So,
if you're cheering for both of those squads, then yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, they're the most delusional fans I've seen. And it's like, you said a Honda won't break down. You put a 40-year-old Honda in there. I mean, you're gonna see with the same original parts. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can put all the fluids you want in them bitches. Watch that Honda break down. They say the same thing about a Lexus engine. It won't break down. But if you don't change them parts, if you don't put the right shit in it, it's over.
Yeah, but what is a Lexus engine? You know what I'm saying? It's a Toyota.
Toyota engine.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I used to have a Lexus. The thing is, You have to do so much work into them bitches. Man, you go ahead on. But he still got his original parts. I had to put new parts on the Lexus to make the engine work. He ain't getting no new legs. He ain't getting no new ankles. He ain't getting no new elbows.
No new knees.
No new knees. That's the same parts. I want you to use these same parts on a 40-year-old Honda, and you tell me if that bitch don't break down. Nah, you can change the oil. You go ahead on. I'll give you that. You can change the oil, put new fluids in the motherfucker. You can do all you want. You get the premium fluids, but keep those same parts on a 40-year-old Honda and watch what that Honda do your ass.
I'm gonna say you definitely not being able to change no springs and shit.
No, you can't change the springs. Nope. You can't do none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. You can't change the springs. You can't do none of that. You can't put no new tires on that bitch. I want the same 40-year-old tires on that motherfucker and see what it do for you. I want to see what it do. Like real talk, I want the same tires, bro. Like the same tires, the same rotary. the same, even the same tailpipe. Same spark plugs, alternator, same transmission in that motherfucker. But I want you changing it, and I want you to see what that Honda does in 40 years if you can drive that bitch. And then you'll tell me if LeBron James ain't washed up.
He should retire.
Man, he should. But ego is a motherfucker, dog. Like, any athlete or anybody who played, it's your ego. Like, you think you still can do it. And you can't. And it's sad. Because, at one time I respected LeBron James, bro. And then he started doing that dumb shit. Start saying he the greatest. I'm like, you're not. Anybody got to say they're the greatest? They're not.
You don't give yourself that title. That title is given to you.
Yep. Anybody who say I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. Kobe, Mike, Kareem, they never say they were the greatest players.
Nope.
They let their work do it. You saying you the greatest, man, I lost respect for you, bro. You're not the greatest.
And he did that one interview. He did that one interview, and he broke something, and he's like, "That's when I knew I was the greatest of all time." I forget what it was that he broke some record or something like that.
But if I played 10 more years than you, I'm supposed to have better numbers. It's an issue.
Exactly.
Like Jay, if I play 10 years longer than you, and I don't have more everything than you, it's a problem. I'm worse. I'm a worse player than you. I played longer. And you think about it. If Jordan would have came out of high school, oh my God, the records that would have been broken. Jordan had to play 3 years in college. That was the
Put it this way: if he would have came out in high school, he would have destroyed Kareem's record, yes. and LeBron would still be trying to reach that record.
And you think about this. If Jordan would have came out of even 1 year after he hit the shot of shots, you'd have a head start, right? And if Jordan would have never retired twice, he retired twice. People don't realize that. He retired twice.
Yeah.
He came back. I think so that took years. Jordan only played 15 years. Like, I think 13 or 15 years, something like that. It wasn't a long time he played. And I had this argument with about somebody. I had an argument about Zeke versus Russell Westbrook. I said Russell Westbrook played 17 years. Zeke only played like 10. Like 10 years. So Russell gonna have better numbers, but to me, Zeke is a better point guard.
Oh, definitely.
And people
you gotta understand, when you played in the era where you could get fucking clotheslines, those people didn't last that long in the league. No. Now you got all these people that have longevity, in their repertoire, because they're lasting longer, because they don't have, their body isn't getting destroyed like it was before.
And I try to tell them, I say, yeah, you got the numbers, but the numbers are close, and And Westbrook plays 7 more years. And I'm like, that tells to me right there, by using the numbers you're showing me, that Zeke was a better player. Yeah, Russell's a better scorer.
How many championships did Russell win?
0.
And how many does Zeke got?
2.
Yeah. That right there tells me who's better.
And I said Zeke never was benched. Never.
Nope.
I said Russ been benched for the last couple years. So
doesn't he come off the bench in Denver?
Yep. And I try to, I get it was a good debate between me and Nick. I'm like, I get it. And he thought because I was being a Pistons fan. But I told him, I said, nah, I objectively looked at things. I'm like, to me, which one I'd rather have, give me Zeke. Because he got championship experience. He's a champ.
I agree.
But this way, let's see. Mike took time off. Yes, he did. He got suspended. Everybody know Mike got suspended. That first thing was suspension. They didn't want to let you know. Is Russ a better player than LeBron? No, I'm not going that far. Fuck no. I ain't drunk, is he? I ain't drunk. Russ got to win. Because you got to look at it this way. LeBron has 4 championships. Well, 3 in the possible. 3.5.
Yeah.
But, I'll say it. I ain't going to cheat it. 4 championships to Russ none. It is, bro. It's not close. But Russ, to me, is a top 5 point guard of all time. I ain't going to shit him. He is. He's underrated. Russ is very underrated.
So who are your top 5 point guards?
I tell people I don't count Steph Curry as a point guard. I don't care what his position is. He does not what a point guard is. He's a shooting guard.
To me, he's a shooting guard.
He's a shooting guard. I don't care what nobody says. Steph is not known for his playmaking skills. He's known for daggers.
Catch and shoot.
And I told him he's the second best shooting guard I've ever seen. I told Nick that. I said, Steph Curry is the second best shooting guard I've ever seen at the mic. I'm saying at the mic. Because I don't know if you want to say Kobe played mostly as a small forward and shooting guard, it's weird. Or if you want to call Kobe the shooting guard, he's the third best. Because it's Mike, Kobe, Steph. It's not bad.
I think that's why they put him in the category as point guard, because of the fact that you would have to put him third behind Mike and Kobe.
So if you put Steph as a point guard, then yes, obviously Russ goes down. But for me, it's Magic. You got Magic. You got the Big O. You got Zeke. No, I got Magic, Zeke, Big O. I got let me see. I got Stockton and Russ. No, not Stockton. I got Stockton and Russ. That's me.
Yeah, that's good. Those are a good 5.
Most people gonna say about J Kidd. I'm okay with J Kidd, but I'm like,
yeah, but J Kidd, we talk about top 5. J Kidd is in top 10. That's still good.
Yeah, he's in top 10. J Kidd's my top 10, but I'm like, I like Russ a little better than J Kidd. That's I tell people these lists are preference. You know what I'm saying? It's not when people make lists, that's their opinion. You can't get really bad. I don't know why people get mad at other people's opinion. I'm like, yo, that's my opinion. That doesn't mean it's fact, but you might have a different one. They flash is a two guard. Well, no. What is the definition of a point guard? The quarterback of your team. The quarterback of the Golden State Warriors is Draymond Green. I mean, Chris Paul is a better point guard, pure point guard than Steph Curry, but nobody want to hear that.
Oh, Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like this. What do you think when you think of Magic? What do you think? Facilitator, right?
Yeah. He was an assist magnet.
Zeke is a facilitator because he led his team in points and assists. I mean,
yes.
We go down the list. Russ even a facilitator. Steph Curry is a motherfucking shooting guard that is too short. That's why he's a point guard. Because what position would Steph Curry play if he was 3 inches taller?
Shooting guard.
You have to put him at point guard because you got to stick a point guard because he's too fucking short. How about that?
Shooting guard or fucking. If he was taller, maybe a point forward.
Yeah. And I tell those people like say, well, Allen Iverson was a point guard. No, Allen Iverson was a shooting guard. He played shooting guard most of his career. They were smart enough to put Eric Snow next to Allen Iverson, knowing that he wasn't a facilitator.
Yes.
He was a scorer. So I'm like this. Even though
I agree with you on that one.
And I'm trying to tell people, he's a shooting guard. It's okay to be a shooting guard. He's the best shoot. People don't say he's the best passer. What do they say about Steph Curry? He's the best what?
He's the best shooter in ever.
Oh, ever. And what position has shooting in it?
Guard.
He's a shooting guard.
He's not a shooting forward. He's not a shooting center. He's a shooting guard.
Dre is a forward, but he's the point guard of that team. But it is going off position. I said, if you look at it, he plays point guard. Draymond is more of a point guard than Steph Curry. You just said that he's the best shooter. He's a shooting. And what position on the court does he play? Guard. Shooting guard. You're saying it, Doc. It is that people just they put him at point guard because he's short.
Yes, I have to agree with you on that one.
But if you look at what he does, he's a shooting guard. I would rather Steph pass the ball. What do you rather Steph do? Pass or shoot? And I'm gonna ask you that, Doc. Like, what you rather Steph do? You want him to pass the ball or you want him to shoot? That tells me right there what he is, right there. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. People say, "Oh well, he technically plays the shooting guard." He technically plays the point guard.
Who has more assists on that team? Probably Draymond.
Probably Draymond. That's why Draymond is famous because he's an assist maker. That's Draymond. Draymond is an assist maker, and that's why he's famous. Now you ask me what you want Steph to do. If you had to guard Steph Curry, what would you want him to do? Have 20 assists or 30 points? I ain't gonna say 20. 15 assists or 30 points. He has 0 point with. I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna put the scenario. He has 15. He have 15 assists with 2 points, or you had him have 30 with 1 assist. Which one, if you're a defensive player, would you want him to have?
I would want him to have the 15 assists and less points.
Exactly. I would want Steph to pass the ball. I got a chance. Steph Curry's 3-point shot is like a slam dunk, bro. Like it changed momentum of the game. Did you see that in the Olympics he was a shooting guard? He was not a point guard in the Olympics. He was not the point. LeBron was the point. So, what was Steph known for in the Olympics? Would he put on the best shooting performance in the Olympics I ever seen? Because in the first game, Kevin Durant did. And then Curry, the last 2 games, Curry went nuts because he was shooting the ball.
But yet LeBron was the fucking MVP.
That was bullshit. Steph Curry should have won that MVP of that game.
That's just like when they stole the fucking MVP or the Rookie of the Year from fucking Carmelo.
Yeah. Wardell gonna shoot the lights out. And I'm saying I don't want Wardell to shoot the lights out. I want Wardell passing the ball. 20 assists, at least 40 points on the scoreboard, but it's not his 40. It's not his fault though. Doc. I'll take 20 assists from Stephen Curry and him with 2 points. I'll win that game. I guarantee you, I win that game. 30 points from Steph Curry is like 50 points from somebody else. You don't understand? It's when he hits shots. It's not the number of shots he hits. It's when he hit them motherfuckers. And he'll go for 5 threes in a row. And that kills the morale of your team. I have never seen that. Steph Curry, if he keep going, he might be the best shooting guard of all time. Who knows, man? I know Mike might be the best player, but shit, the most impactful 3-point shooter I've ever seen in my life is Stephen Curry.
Yes.
Even better than way better than Bird when it comes to threes. Because it's when he hits you with them threes. It's not how many threes he hit. Steph, you look at the Olympics. Steph hit 4 or 5 in a row? And it didn't matter. Now, if Steph Curry took that shot like Jayson Tatum, he had a chance. Because one of them shots looked like what Jayson Tatum tried to do. He had a chance. I would believe in Steph taking that shot. And I want to tell people, I'm like, Steph to me is a great shooting guard. He's great. Like, if I was building a team, Steph would be my 2 guard. He runs off screens like Rip Hamilton, who was a 2 guard.
Yes.
I mean, the thing is, Steph might get you some games. He might have 10 assists. But I guarantee you they might be losing them games. I mean, they ain't doubled him. Steph in college played the 2 guard. He just said he had the ball in his hand. Because they had nobody else. But a lot of people don't remember that Davidson, he was a 2 guard. They had somebody else who was short with him. And Steph had the ball in his hand so much, they made you think he was a point guard. So, I mean, he is the best 3-point shooter I've ever seen. And if Steph would have won one more championship, he would have been the GOAT of his generation.
Listen, the playoffs ain't done yet. Yeah. If Golden State gets to come back and he wins one more championship,
he's the GOAT.
You gotta put him as the GOAT of the generation. He leapfrogs LeBron's longevity title.
Yeah. Olympics, that man went nuts. 4 impact threes and him. Yep. It was 4 impact threes in the Olympics that the U.S. took off and got gold, and they all came from Steph. The funny thing is, Kevin Durant. I think LeBron was open in the corner. That boy looked at LeBron and he looked at Steph with 3 people on him and gave the ball to Steph. He said, "Shoot that bitch, Steph." That told me enough right there. Who's more impactful? To me, of this generation, Steph Curry is the GOAT of this generation. Not LeBron James. Steph Curry did it with the team he was drafted with. Steph Curry changed the game, not LeBron. Remember, people wasn't shooting threes until Steph Curry. I want somebody to argue that with me. Yeah, and I'll put it up there. I'll make a flyer and say, Mo says Steph Curry is the GOAT of this generation. Argue me. He is the GOAT of this generation. Think about it. He got the same amount of championships with LeBron. Less physically gifted than LeBron. Played less than LeBron and beat LeBron more in the finals. How is he not the GOAT of the generation? He changed the game. We wasn't shooting threes until him and Clay came out there bombs away. Doesn't the GOAT of the generation change the game? Didn't Kareem change the game? Didn't Mike change the game? I mean, Bill Russell and them changed the game, him and Wilt.
They changed the game for LeBron. They made it fucking put more pussy.
No, what I'm saying is, when I mean I changed the game, making people play like you.
Nope. Yeah, I never, we said it earlier today. Motherfucking Jayson Tatum doesn't scream LeBron, he screams Kobe.
He's Kobe.
Like back in the day, y'all used to scream Mike.
You used to scream Jordan.
Yep, Jordan.
Even if you hated him, Jordan. Hate away. Jordan. Now people don't even remember Jordan because everybody screamed Kobe.
Yeah.
Thanks to Dave Chappelle, though. Dave Chappelle, the first one to say Kobe eating through the condom in the trash can. But still, yeah. Let's see. Wardell should be considered better now. All his reigns came from starting with his team, and he got the most. We got most of the reigns over LeBron. He did. Steph with more guts than LeBron. He said, "How is Steph the golden generation with LeBron is arguably the golden of basketball, basically of every basketball player ever." I don't see it. Nah, come on, Nick. You hate LeBron. Come on, Nick. Don't do that. Is it when LeBron arguably the GOAT of every basketball player ever? He's not my GOAT.
Yo, is he high?
No. Come on, Nick. You hate LeBron. Come on, man. I know you being sarcastic, Nick. Nick, I know you being sarcastic. No, Hollywood Nick or TMI, I know you are being sarcastic with this one. Because you hate LeBron. I know you being it. But I'm just looking at it objectively. If Steph gets one more championship, he has more championships than he would have more championships than LeBron.
And this era. And LeBron's era.
LeBron's era.
Not even you want to call LeBron the best of all time. Hughes got more championships in his era.
They tied for 4. Me, the Mickey Mouse championship don't count. But everybody else counts it. So I'm gonna count it. So 4 piece. So if Steph wins one more championship, and they played the same era. Nope. Let's go through all the GOATs. All right. Nobody won more championships than Kareem in his era. Once he went to the Lakers and all that, he had what? One with the Bucks, and then he had what 3 or 4 with the Lakers. So he got about 5 championships. Yeah, he got 5. Magic got 5. I mean, GOATs. We talk about Magic and Bird. They doubt tied in theirs, but they was together, Magic, Bird. And then it was like Kareem had 5, and that was unheard of. Since Bill Russell. So, Bill Russell, I guess you could call him the GOAT of his generation, between him and Wilt.
I go with Russell because he had 11, 12 championships.
Yeah, but and even though Wilt was the better player, most people say Bill Russell was the GOAT of that time. And Wilt was way more physically gifted than Bill Russell, but Bill Russell won more on Wilt's dime. Magic and Bird, they are washed. They go together. Jordan, no one won more on Jordan's time. Nobody won more when Jordan was in his prime. We're talking prime, not when he was younger. Because you only look at the GOAT really from their prime on. Nobody ate off of Jordan.
Nope.
Nobody ate off of Jordan.
The only people that got to nibble was Houston.
And he was gone. So that don't count. It don't count. He was gone. It don't count. He didn't play. You can't even say his nibble. That's like the big dog in the kitchen and the big dog eating. And the big dog go take a piss or a shit, and then they go to little chihuahua get 2 little nibbles. That's what that was. That's what that was. No, nobody ate what Jordan was the face of the league. Nobody ate. Nobody. And then you go to Kobe era. Kobe got 5. It was hard, the Pistons nibbled a little bit. The Pistons and the Spurs, they nibbled. I mean, you're going to say Duncan is a GOAT, but most people don't look at Duncan as a GOAT. The Spurs system was bigger than Kobe. But Kobe by himself, Kobe got 5. Kobe got 5. I think to be called a GOAT, you got to have 5. Because all these other people had 5. And now we get to LeBron. LeBron across almost, 20 years, over 20 years. That's 2 decades. And him and Steph is tied for 4 championships. And I mean, the game changed. And I'm going to get to it. The game changed for Steph. More people were playing like Steph than they were playing like LeBron.
Because nobody wants to fucking flip and flop around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does best now. He's a flopper, and he says, we don't train to do flopping, but dude, you do the shit all the time."
You said dominate. Aren't you beefing with LeBron currently? Eric, why you not on the panel? I haven't got you. Nobody in the world has Steph ranked higher than Bron. My favorite player is Kobe. Kobe is way better than Steph, and Bron is better than Kobe. That's debatable, man. Like, look, I mean, that's debatable. Really? Like, how can you be better than him and you got more championships than him? Kobe has more championships than LeBron. He has more championships.
In a tougher era.
I said, all you got is numbers because he played longer. I'm going to ask you this, Nick. Who would you rather have on your team to guide yourself to a championship? Kobe or LeBron?
Shit.
I'm going to ask you that question. And that let me know right there who's better. Who would you rather have? Kobe or LeBron? Your life is on the line. You're going to die. Who would you pick to save your life? And I'll tell you who's better. I'm waiting. Go ahead, Nick. Answer that question for me. I know my question. It's gonna be Kobe. And I ain't gonna blank an eyelash. To me, Kobe is better than Bron, but people gonna say Bron is number 2 because his numbers. Who would you trust is your life on the line? You got Kobe and LeBron now. You got prime Kobe. You got the Mamba. And you got prime LeBron. Who are you taking?
I've seen, you know, in different shows, if Kobe is the best one to compare to Michael Jordan, he's number 2 to Michael Jordan. Yeah. Why would you go with somebody that isn't the same as the best? You know what I'm saying?
LeBron James is a souped up Magic Johnson. They keep comparing this man to Jordan. He is Magic Johnson. He's a souped up Magic Johnson, which is not bad. Because Magic was damn good. People forget how good Magic Johnson was. But most people don't have Magic Johnson as the fucking GOAT. like, come on, man. This ESPN narrative driven, bro. Like, what has LeBron done that Steph hasn't done?
The only thing that Steph hasn't done that LeBron has done is the longevity.
Yes. Just think about it. Besides longevity, take that out. What has LeBron done that Steph hasn't done? Like, what has he done that Steph didn't do? Probably lead the league in the assists. Probably that's about it.
Yeah.
But Steph probably lead the league in scoring more than LeBron did. Let's see.
He probably does have more, you know, more like a higher average.
I'm okay with taking one away from the Spurs. I don't care. We can take one from the Spurs. I know he don't mind taking one from the Spurs because they beat his Knicks. I mean, all I'm doing is, I'm just saying, I'm just looking at things a different way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going with ESPN tell me and what everybody else tell me. I never thought that way. I'm a forward thinker. I'm an insightful thinker. If LeBron and Steph got the same amount of championships, what makes LeBron so much greater than Steph? And LeBron had to change teams and get better players. Steph stayed with the team he drafted with. I'm just saying. The only time you can say is he had somebody better was 2 of those rings. But for all of LeBron rings, he had to go get a super team. 2 of Steph rings, he was a super team. I don't want to hear them first 2 because that was the team that was drafted. And nobody seen that team coming. And that last ring, Steph did it by his damn self because he was with a damn bunch of bums. Let's be real with it. Because Draymond was old, Clay was old, and Jordan Poole was your next best player. Come on, man. Y'all better start giving Steph some respect, man. Jordan, let's see. Kobe has 5 rings. Let's see. LeBron full range. The game changed when Eric got a haircut, brother. Okay. All right. Dominic. Bron is 6'9", 260. Player attributes. Kobe eats Bron's lunch, but the bill then Bron got beamed. I'm like this. I've seen Kobe lock up LeBron. I've seen it.
You saw it in the All-Star game.
I have never seen LeBron lock up Kobe.
He wouldn't be able to.
I have never seen it. I'm trying to tell you, we looking at LeBron, he's bigger, he's stronger. But if LeBron was such a GOAT, why is everybody eating off him? Nobody ate off of Jordan when he became Jordan. Now, people going to say, oh, yeah, when he first started, man, Jordan had a bunch of cokeheads with him on the fucking team. Come on, man. In the early 80s, when Jordan first started getting in the league, I don't look at GOATs from when they first start. I look at GOATs when they say, okay, man, it's your league. And that was in the 90s, right? When they said it's Jordan League, it was 1990. When they say, okay,
yeah, I would say that's when he started. Yes, I would have to agree with you.
And if you're gonna go from 1990, the Pistons was the only one who ate off of fucking Jordan.
Yep.
And
that I agree with you too.
And that was the last time somebody ate off of Jordan was the damn Pistons. And then after that, nobody ate. So that tells you are the GOAT of your generation. Because people want to look at, when he started in the 80s. He started in 84, 85. That was Magic and Bird's league. They were the GOATs. So you can't count that. Now, when it's Jordan's era, right? When they say, okay, you are the man. Who ate besides the Pistons? Who ate? Okay,
nobody.
The Rockets. And if you won't count the Rockets, you can. The Pistons and the Rockets. Who ate? Okay. Kobe era. The only team that really ate, you can say the Pistons because they beat them, and then the Spurs. So two teams. So you seeing a theme here. Even when Magic and Bird, it was two teams.
Who ate during the LeBron era?
Well, let's see. The Spurs ate.
Dallas.
Dallas ate.
Dallas swept their asses.
Yeah, Dallas ate. Let's go. The Warriors definitely ate. They ate the same amount as LeBron ate. We keep going. The Raptors ate.
Yep.
The Nuggets ate. We will keep going. Keep going.
They had a full table. They had one of those fucking long ass picnic tables. That's how many people ate.
They had the fucking Last Supper table. That's how many people ate off of fucking LeBron James, man. Come on, man. Everybody fucking ate. Man, come on, man. And Steph ate the same amount as LeBron. Now, all these GOATs we talking about, from Russell to Kareem to Magic to Bird to Jordan to Kobe, nobody ate as much as them. The Spurs were the closest to Kobe because Kobe got 5 and then they had 4 during his. They were close. But there's only one team that did it. For LeBron, people been eating every year. And where's LeBron at this year?
On his way to fucking Acapulco.
He said Kobe and it's not even close. And I'm not saying, who would you rather have? Like, if your life is on the line and you need one play, I'm going to use this generation. Who would you rather have, LeBron or Steph? You plan for your life. And you need one play for your life. Who you trusting?
I trust Steph. He gonna hit that 3.
So how the fuck is he the GOAT? How the fuck is he the GOAT? How is he the GOAT generation if you saying, right? You'll trust Steph with your life. The game of your life. Who would you trust with the game of your life right now? Like they say, one shot, one basket for your life. Who are you going to pick to get that basket? And then I'll tell you who the fucking GOAT is of that generation. I get it, Nick. Everybody's saying he didn't see that, but I guarantee you, if I got a gun to your head and I tell you I'm pulling the trigger on this one basket, make a miss, one play. Let me say one play, ain't gonna say one basket, one play for your life. Who do you want with the ball in their hands? LeBron or Steph? And I guarantee you, you will say Steph without stuttering. You wouldn't even think about it. That'd be the smart answer. Because Steph is an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying LeBron is trash, but LeBron is a top 10 player of all time. To me, you can say top 5 if you want to. But he's not a GOAT. Because there's another player that's rivaling him. You gotta understand. Kobe, yes. Kobe was, even though people try to put Tim Duncan in there, nobody seen Tim Duncan as no damn GOAT. Everybody was wanting to be Kobe. Everyone wanted to be Jordan. I see more Steph jerseys in the stands than I see LeBron jerseys. There's kids wanting to be Steph. I don't hear nobody talking about I want to be Bron. So how the fuck is he the GOAT? How is he the GOAT? I don't see people wearing LeBrons. I see them kids wearing Steph's though. Understand? How is he the GOAT? Show me where he's the GOAT. Where? Let's go. We can go career for career with Steph and him. Where? Besides longevity, where does he have Steph? It won't be in points because Steph going to end up. If Steph was to play like LeBron was to play, Steph would pass him. Think about it. But think about it. He came in the league younger than Steph. That's why he got a head start. He started at 18. Steph had to go to college. Think about that. If you give Steph 3 more years.
You give Steph 3 more years, LeBron might not have 5 championships.
You think about that. Think about it. Steph came in the league at 18. Come on, man. Like we that's like you saying Brett Favre to go to football because he played with the Iron Man. Like, come on, man. He played more. He played more games. Think about that. It's like you saying fucking only reason why Tom Brady is the fucking GOAT is because he fucking won 7 rings. He won and he had longevity and he won more than anybody else. That's why he's fucking GOAT. Think about this. That's like we said Drew Brees is the fucking GOAT because he played 20 years and he outpassed everybody, but only won 1 championship. Yeah, that's the perfect example. LeBron James is Drew Brees. Think about it. LeBron James equals Drew Brees. And people gonna be like, what you mean by that? LeBron had longevity. Drew played over 20 years. Drew had every passing record when he retired. It made Brady stay 3 extra years to catch him, right? And touchdowns and passing yards, right?
Yeah.
And there's still some records today that won't be broke, like a completion percentage and stuff like that. But he only won 1 championship. And yes, he had better seasons than Brady. Way better seasons than Brady. But can we call Drew Brees the fucking GOAT? He played long. He had every record when he left. Is Drew Brees the GOAT of football? And if you say yes, then LeBron is your GOAT. Think about it. He didn't win more than Jordan or Kobe. He won the same amount of Steph, but he got better stats than him. He's Drew Brees. This is why I'm here, people. This is why I'm here, people. I'm going to make you think. I'm not going to make you think like ESPN. I'm going to make you think outside the box. He's fucking Drew Brees. That's why I'm here, people. And it's not wrong. And Drew Brees is a top 3, top 2, depends on quarterback of all time. If you look at his fucking numbers, he probably top 2 quarterback of all time looking at his numbers. But would you ever call Drew Brees the GOAT of football?
No.
Saints fan. Fuck no. Because Tom Brady won 7. So that's all I gotta tell you. You wanna know what the tiebreaker is? Championships. He won 7-1.
Yeah.
And he beat Drew Brees in the playoffs.
He won when it counted, which is the championships.
And y'all know me. I am a diehard Saints fan. And it pains me to say that Tom Brady is the fucking GOAT over Drew Brees. Who had better numbers? Tom had to stay 3 extra years to catch it. 3. Because Tom was supposed to retire at the same time as Drew. Took him 3 years to catch Drew Brees. And Drew, when he retired, had the best numbers everybody that ever seen. Better than Marino, better than Unitas, better than Favre, better than Manning. We never seen numbers like that when Drew retired. But was he the GOAT?
Fuck Favre.
Yeah, fuck Favre. What I'm saying. Was he the GOAT? LeBron James is Drew Brees, bro. Neither. I'd rather have Lord Eric. I know. Kobe is greater than LeBron, who is dog. Yeah, dog, I got you. Let's see. Kobe, that dog. Yeah. But that's not fair. Steph played with a better team with good teammates. Okay. LeBron's first championship was with the Heatles. You had LeBron James. You had
Bosh,
Wade, Allen.
And it wasn't like LeBron won. It was Ray Allen's 3-pointer that fucking won that game. When did LeBron ever take over a game? When did LeBron ever take over a game where you could say, like when people say when Mike would not let games go 7, there wouldn't be a series of 7.
He did it once in Cleveland. We won the Cleveland championship. He did it there. But it was
but was it Kyrie?
It was both.
Or was it LeBron?
It was both. It was going 40 apiece. So there was 80 points to the team right there between those two. So between those two, it was 80. So the rest of the team only had to score like 30 points. And 80 coming from 2 stars. Now that's his first championships. You got what, 2 with them? Got 2 with them. It was supposed to be not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. But they got 2. Then he went to Cleveland, right? A young Kyrie Irving. They got Kevin Love. They had they had J.R. Smith, they had a bench. That's not talent. Steph won on that. Steph beat them. And then he beat Steph. The year before, Steph beat them. And then he beat Steph. And then Steph got Kevin Durant. So I'm like, okay. Harrison Barnes versus Kevin Durant. That's no fucking comparison. I'm getting Kevin Durant.
Hell yeah.
Got him. He moves on because he can't beat the Warriors to the Lakers. He gets Anthony Davis and he had the Dwight Howard. Like, man, think about the team he won the championship with. He had Rondo. That's not a good team.
Sounds like a good team to me.
Steph won with his next best player is Jordan Poole for his last championship. Who's best known for getting knocked out by Draymond Green.
He smacked like a bitch.
Yes. I'm not on screen because I'm on the road with the family at Grambling for my niece's graduation. We understand, Doc. Kobe better dribbler and does better layups than LeBron too. You got that? Magic Johnson got to be top 5. He is in my book. But I'm like, I tell people, just think if Magic Johnson had hops, who would he be? Come on, y'all can answer that one for me. If Magic Johnson can jump 40 inches, who would he be?
LeBron.
Who would he look like? Thank you. Thank you. And it's not bad. People acting like me saying he Magic Johnson is bad. Magic Johnson was a bad boy, but Magic Johnson ain't the GOAT. He was because it was debatable. Even if he was the GOAT of his time. Because
I would say that between him and Bird.
That's what I'm saying. You had Bird there, so isn't this the same thing? It's debatable that if he's the GOAT of his generation. Doesn't he have a career that rivals Magic instead of Jordan? And what's wrong with him being Magic? Magic was damn great.
Yeah, but Magic had better teams around him.
Yes.
Like better players.
And I'll put it this way. To me, he's better than Magic. He's a souped-up Magic Johnson. But I would never call the souped-up Magic Johnson the fucking GOAT of all time.
No.
And then when we start talking about all time, this is the Steph LeBron era. This ain't just a LeBron era. And that's what I'm trying to get people to see. This is not just the LeBron era like y'all trying to make it to be. LeBron never dominated an era. What era has he dominated? Somebody tell me. What era has he dominated in?
Really none if you think about it, because he had Kobe in the beginning.
Yep. Then he had his little time to shine, which he didn't dominate because the Spurs won in his time.
Yeah, and then Steph won in his era. So yeah, this would have to be. I would have to say this is the Steph and LeBron era.
Yeah, and it's like
the era of softness.
And 3-point shots, the era of 3-point shots. And what I'm saying is I'm not trying to disrespect LeBron, but I'm trying to show love to Steph. Because a lot of people be looking like LeBron has dominated this era. No, he did not. Who do the players play like the most in this era? Stephen fucking Curry.
Yeah, because everybody wants to shoot the three.
But everybody can't do it like him. Tell me one thing that LeBron does great. Besides passing. I know that's what they're going to say. Passing. What does he does great?
Flop.
Other than passing. Everything else he does pretty good.
Flop.
He's a good rebounder. He used to be a good defender at some point. At one point in time, he was good. Then he got lazy, so he don't even do defense good. He's a marginal defender. He's like I said, he's an average shooter. He's a good finisher. Sometimes he don't finish all the way. I mean, what is he GOAT level in? I guess you could say passing is the only thing he really is GOAT level in is passing.
Flop.
That sounds like Magic Johnson to me. I just want people to realize I'm not hating on Bron, but to me, I'm like, for the game of your life, who would you pick? That's all I want people to know. And if you would say anybody else other than LeBron James, then how can he be your GOAT? How can he be? Now you're saying GOAT of all time. Nick, I'm going back to Nick's thing. For the game of your life, Nick, Jordan or LeBron. Kobe or LeBron. Steph or LeBron. You can keep going. Let's see. Kareem or LeBron. And people out there gonna be I said, man, look, prime Kareem, nobody can stop that damn skyhook, and I would do it.
Even old ass Kareem, nobody can stop that skyhook.
If you asking me for my life, which one of those I would pick that know how to win? LeBron didn't know how to win on his own. What championship did LeBron win on his own? Like his own. Steph even got one when he won on his own. That was the last one he did. Which one he said, you know what? I'm the man. I'm taking over. In Miami, everybody was saying it was D Wade's team.
That was D Wade's team.
Cleveland, they're gonna say, "Oh, Cleveland, he was the man," but most people are looking at it was him and Kyrie. So, man, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to shit on nobody. But my thing is it's a very debatable thing that ESPN don't want to debate because they got their narratives. Can you say he's the GOAT of his generation when Steph has influenced the game so much more? They got the same amount of championships. It's a fair statement. It's not out of the box like people looking at it.
I'm sure that people, when they shoot that three, they fucking say Curry.
Or Steph.
Mm-hmm. Or Steph. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about this. I just want people to know it's a fair thing what I'm doing. It's not like I'm crazy. Like people, cause I know it sounds crazy because people are conditioning you to say LeBron is the GOAT. Oh, he got more stats than anybody. I just proved to you, I just showed you a football equivalent to LeBron James. Drew Brees has stats than anybody, more stats than anybody, but he didn't win more than anybody. Stats don't equate to wins, can't make you a GOAT. Stats are just stats. If that's the case, Allen Iverson was the GOAT of his generation. He had stats, but he didn't win.
True.
So the thing about this, when I say GOAT of the generation, if Steph wins one more and LeBron doesn't, how can LeBron, we going by this, be the GOAT? Because championships get equated into it, right? How can LeBron be the GOAT over Steph if Steph won more? And they both had super teams, so I don't want to hear that shit. Everything is about equal. Because Steph had super team for 2 years, LeBron lived off of super teams.
I was going to say, the only time LeBron didn't have a super team was when his first year in Cleveland.
And the Lakers. And when he first hit with the Lakers, he didn't have a super team. Because he blew that team up. To assemble the Avengers. So I'm like this. When the Olympics came, who was the first person did LeBron text? It was two people he texted. One was Kevin Durant. The other one was Stephen fucking Curry. In the Olympics, who deferred to who? Who closed the show? LeBron wasn't taking them shots. You the GOAT, dog. You the GOAT.
If that would have been in Jordan's era, Jordan would have fucking dominated that shit.
If you switch,
he would have earned that MVP, not have it handed to him.
Nah, I'm this way. If you switch LeBron and Jordan, Steph would have never took them damn shots. Jordan would like, move out the way. That's what Jordan would have told you. Everybody else, move out the way. I got this. You know who? Let me ask KD who he trusts the most. Because LeBron was wide open on that last three. I want y'all to go back. LeBron was at that open on that last three on the wing. Kevin Durant looks over. He sees LeBron open. He still throws it to Steph with three people on. Go watch quarter goal. You'll see it. That tells me all I need to know. And then you got to add Durant in this era. Because at one point in time, people thought Durant was better than LeBron. So how can he be the GOAT of the generation? When was he ever the certified GOAT? Think about it. When he first came, it was Kobe era. Everybody was talking about Kobe. They tried to put him against Kobe, but everybody was saying Kobe was the GOAT of that era. Okay, Kobe retires. He has like 1 or 2 years. And then it's the Durant era. Remember, Durant was supposed to be the best player we ever seen. Walking weapon, remember?
Yeah.
Him and Steph come up at the same time. It was the Durant, Steph, and LeBron era. Who's the best out of those three? Then the Durant and Curry joined forces. At that time, when he was with the Warriors, Durant was the best player in the world. It was not LeBron James. Let's go back. We can go back in time. Everybody was saying Durant was the best player in the damn world. Even though he did some weak ass shit, they said he was the best player in the world. Nobody was talking about Bron then. Okay, Steph goes bananas. Then people, all you hear is Steph. But everybody want to tell me that he's the GOAT of all GOATs. Wow. When they were talking about other players, even though they had other great players, nobody would dare to speak somebody was better than Jordan in his era. Come on, they had Penny, Shaq, Grant Hill. we could go down the list. Charles Barkley. We had all these people. Hakeem the Dream. Nobody said they were better than Jordan. Nobody came at Jordan neck like that.
First of all, most of those players that you just mentioned called him Black Jesus.
Yeah.
Enough said. Enough said.
His name was Black
Enough
Jesus.
said. They called him Black Jesus. You got compared. You got compared to the GOAT of all GOATs.
Yeah, he got compared to Jesus, man. That's pretty bad. I mean, that's pretty badass. I ain't even lie to you. You calling another man Jesus?
Yep.
Yeah, man. So people don't want to hear it. People don't want to hear the truth. You can't speak like you. Can you? That's like you saying, "Yeah, man, Mo, you Black Jesus." I'm not about to call you no fucking Black Jesus. That was another man, Black Jesus. man, that's Jesus right there. People called him Jesus in basketball. They say God in basketball shoes. That's what Larry Bird said.
Yeah.
Larry fucking Bird. The GOAT of his generation said that's God in basketball shoes. Nobody has ever said that about LeBron James. Come on, man.
He's the Jesus flopper.
My God, man. It is not the hate for LeBron, but I'm like, this is a serious topic that needs to be explored. And ESPN, I just want my credit. If you explore this topic, yo, it's a fair point to say, is LeBron really the GOAT of this generation? Him and Steph got the same amount of titles. Him and Steph got the same amount of influence. Him and Steph both were recognized as great players of their generation. What's different? All y'all gonna say is stats. He played longer than Steph. Come on, man. Come on. So we reward longevity or we rewarding play? Which one we reward?
Some of these people are rewarding shit just so LeBron stays relevant. Because in all honesty, you know what I'm saying? What has he really done in the last couple of years?
Nothing.
And how many times now, last time they missed the playoffs, didn't he have a hurt arm? This year is a knee. Next year it'll be his asshole.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Next year the Diddy fucking file will come out and they'll show what he was doing at Diddy's house. You know, so what more are you gonna, what more excuses are you gonna come up with? Michael Jordan didn't have excuses. I don't know. I think they just.
You took yourself off. Up, you took yourself off.
Hold on.
Yeah, good. I got you. You took yourself off. Took yourself off. But Yeah, why he come back? I just look at it like this, man. It's a fair point. I just want people to know. I just want you to use your brain. Don't be conditioned to what ESPN or people trying to tell you. Look what your eyes are telling you. How can he be the GOAT? How can he be the GOAT? And we even having this conversation. Steph Curry could be, like I said, it could be Steph's generation. If Steph wins one more championship, let's say he somehow win this championship. How can LeBron be the GOAT? How could he be? How could he be the GOAT if somebody won more than him and during their time playing? I have never heard that for nobody but LeBron lovers. And I'm like, man, we got to stop rewarding longevity. Because if I play longer, I'm supposed to have better stats than you. You put this stuff in a vacuum. What did LeBron do that was better than Steph? Like, what did he do? What did LeBron do better than Steph? That's all I'm telling people. Like, if you can show me what did he do that was so much better than Steph, that this can't be a discussion. You know, that's what you're saying. That's what Nick said. It can't be a discussion. Like, it's a discussion that needs to be had. Like, what did he really do that was so much better than Steph?
Nothing.
What did he do? You can't say he won more championships than him. You can't say he had more claim than Steph. You cannot. There's nothing you can say that he done better than him but pass the ball.
No, and he played more games.
Yeah, he played more games. So I tell people this: use your logic in this. I'm doing this. I'm not a fan of LeBron like that. I'm not a fan of Steph like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not like a super fan. I'm looking at this as a fan, and I'm looking at this objectively. What can you really say? And I really started thinking about this. I'm like, what can you really say that LeBron done that Steph didn't do? Like, you can't say win because they got the same amount of championships. You can't say it was a bigger star because, oh my God, everybody loves Steph.
Yep.
I mean, you can't say you're a bigger star. As Doc like to say, Wardell is a big star. I mean, first time in the Olympics, he had people in French hating Curry. They got rid of Curry. I think they say something like Curry food they got rid of because Curry stole their heart. He got a whole nation hating him because he took the gold from France. In France. You know how badass that had to be to take gold from France in France? You said LeBron said beat Jordan. He said he beat Jordan. Man, LeBron Ball was smoking crack.
That's why God punished his ass.
LeBron
took his leg.
LeBron Ball said he wake up one night, he saw a guy in his dream, and his name was Eric Almighty. Jay's having difficulty. We might have to wrap it up. Who is dog greater than LeBron James? Tell me when I'm telling lies. You right. Who is dog, baby? If Jay doesn't come back, we might have to wrap this up, man. I just wanted to talk about the Cowboys, getting Pickens with him. I hope Jay comes back. But yeah, y'all, I make this up so y'all can have something to talk about. You feel me? Like, that's a real conversation I think people need to start having is, how can LeBron be considered the GOAT when he might not be considered the GOAT of his generation? And that's a conversation that I need y'all to have with certain people. Like, he's not even the GOAT of his generation, so how can he be the GOAT of all GOAT? He's not the GOAT of his generation. When was he the GOAT? Like, the GOAT is the unquestioned GOAT. And that's what I want to tell people. The GOAT is the unquestioned leader. He's the unquestioned. I mean, When Jordan, it was Jordan era, it was Jordan era. It wasn't Jordan and this person's era. Like, that's what I mean. Like, so why are we talking about it? Like, Kobe era, it was Kobe's era. Even Tim Duncan said it was Kobe's era.
True that.
Even though he won in that era, it was Kobe's era. When was the LeBron era? Somebody got to tell me that. When was his era? Because he never dominated. But let's get to one more subject before we got to get out of here. George Pickens got traded to the Cowboys. Your thoughts?
Honestly,
yeah.
Why? I honestly, I think it was a good move because they needed another receiver, but you're just bringing another headache to your team.
Well, that's like Jerry Jones. He liked doing that. That boy said, "Fuck it."
But you still need a running game. Your running game's going to be mediocre. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it. They're trying to improve their team. But like with Pittsburgh, you just got rid of one headache just to accommodate another headache.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's my thing with Pittsburgh. I would love to see it work. I would love to see Pickens and DK Metcalf work. I mean, y'all would have had a hell of a running game because that's the two best blocking wide receivers. And they about that action. All you needed was a quarterback. That's all you need.
You know, they have a one. I'm sorry to say, but supposedly they got a handshake deal with Aaron Rodgers.
And I hope it works out. I hope it works out.
It would suck if this would be his first losing season as a coach.
And then I tell you, Aaron Rodgers need to retire then. Because Mike Tomlin, I think they're trying to sabotage Mike Tomlin.
You think so?
Because I'm like, why the fuck would you trade George Pickens? Like we praised the Steelers for having everything but a quarterback, and you get rid of your weapons for a third and a fifth round pick. I mean,
this dude shows that he's going to be a star in this league. Why wouldn't you have kept him? And then, you know what I'm saying? Mike Tomlin can't handle prima donnas.
Oh man, he had Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. So
I was about to say he could have handled the situation.
And Ben Roethlisberger. Shit, he had all three headaches at one time, and he handled it. I don't get it. I will never get it. I will never get why.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I would have stuck with it because that would have been that receiver. Those two receivers could have maybe been just as good as the Bengals receivers.
Yeah, well, not that level, but I get what you're saying.
Still, like, they would have been dangerous to have.
Yeah,
to have those two weapons there. Like you would have thought twice. Like you would have had to. Honestly, your defense would have had to, prepare for those two receivers. Now, DK Metcalf, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that he's booty, but what is he really anymore?
You got to stay healthy. That's his biggest problem because he's dangerous when he's out there. You just got to stay healthy. And the thing with this, DK Metcalf left the situation to go to a contender, and now they're blowing up the Steelers. So I'm like, damn, he should have stayed with the damn Seahawks because the Seahawks didn't had a hell of a draft. The Seahawks look dangerous this year. As if Sam Darnold can play like he did last year. But the thing is, I don't get it from the Steelers' point of view. Like, what are we doing here? That's what all I'm asking. What are we doing here? If I'm a Steelers fan, what are we doing here? We're trying to put our hopes and our dreams to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's the funny shit. They didn't even try to, draft a quarterback.
They could have had. They drafted one. They drafted Will Howard, who had the worst combine we ever seen as a quarterback. They could have had Shedeur Sanders. They could have had a bunch of people. They could have had Jackson Dart. Could have had a bunch of people. They didn't do it. And the thing is, it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get a losing season going for Mike Tomlin. But Cowboys fans, I do not want to hear y'all going to the Super Bowl. Please don't.
You already know that as soon as they saw that trade go through, they were like, oh, we got 2 receivers now. We going to the Super Bowl.
Still don't have a running game. Still got a suspect. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. Micah Parsons is suspect. He can't handle the run game. I'll fucking say it. He's suspect. I wouldn't give him that big money because he can't handle. You can't use him in the run game.
Yeah, he can't stop the run.
You want to know how? My shitty ass Saints went crazy running the ball against them. And he ran right at Michael Parsons. Right at it. So I'm like this. I don't want to hear him or any other of them Penn State linebackers talking about the next LT. Shit. And he ain't here. Abdul Carter got rejected again for a number. He went at the Phil Sims number, and his family said no. So he can't wear 11. So maybe go after Banks' number, I guess, next. I don't know.
Call Banks?
Call Banks' number next, I'm guessing. I don't know. But, it's crazy what the Steelers did. But I hope it works. Maybe they found another receiver they thought was better than Pickens. I don't know. Maybe Pickens was more headache than what he was worth. That's all I can say.
Or maybe he started after they brought DK in, he started running his mouth and it got back to management. And they're like, you know what? Let him go play for somebody else.
They said they tried to trade him during the draft, but people laughed. I guess because the Steelers wanted something ridiculous, and they probably laughed at him. But if he have his head on straight, the Cowboys got themselves a player, somebody to finally help CeeDee Lamb. Because I keep telling this Cowboys fan, CeeDee Lamb is not a number 1 receiver; he's a number 2, a very good number 2 receiver. Now, if he has another person on the side to take the heat off him, he could be dangerous. But if you're talking about alpha dog receiver, he's not an alpha dog because he shows up small in the big games. When you got somebody really good on him, you look at it, you'll be like, well, what happened to CeeDee Lamb? And I'm like this, he's a number 1, he's a good number 2 receiver, which is not bad, man. He could be it could be a number 1 if the number 1 receiver got hurt. He'll get you a game or 2. But to me, I just think CeeDee Lamb is he was the most talented receiver, so he had to be your number 1. I think he goes best. You have Pickens on the other side, and you got to cover him. That'll give a lot of one-on-one matchups to Lamb, and that'll help him out. But I'm like this. Until Jerry Jones died, the Cowboys will be in football purgatory.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Yeah, and I make all the Cowboys fans, my boy Terrell, my boy Steve, they Cowboys fans, and they the realest Cowboys fans I ever met. But I make them laugh all the time when I say this. I say, bro, I don't want to hear nothing about the Cowboys until Jerry Jones died. That's when the Cowboys are going to win again. Because he's the reason why.
Either that or they sell the fucking team.
And you know that ain't happening. He's the reason why. And I'm going to say he's the reason why the Cowboys are doing what they do. And ever since he got rid of Jimmy Johnson, the Cowboys ain't been shit. I don't want to hear about that 1 year with Barry Switzer. That was Jimmy's team. So after that 1 year with Barry Switzer, they ain't been shit for 30 years almost. And this is the thing. You look at this move for the long term, good. Yeah, it was a great move long term. But this George Pickens don't equal Super Bowl for y'all, bro. So I need y'all to calm down that chatter about Super Bowl. Be realistic like the rest of the fans. Like
now, if they would have gotten Gentry, then I would say, then you know what I'm saying. Then you could sit back and say, "Wow, they got a kick-ass offense." But they got some running back that would they traded for somebody or something like that. It's like a nobody. So, what did you really do to make your team stronger? Because your draft was whack.
Yeah, the draft was subpar. And the thing is the thing I can say about that is like I'm like I just want their fans to be realistic. You know, I just want their fans to be super realistic. Like, this is a good move, but it's not a game-changing move. And once you realize it's not a game-changing move, you'll be good, and you won't be as disappointed. It's on the club, bro. I'm telling people, I'm not optimistic about this same season. If we win, we win. But I'm not gonna sit here and say we're going to the Super Bowl with the moves we made. I'm not about to say that. If Kellen Moore somehow get this bullshit he drafted to winning, I'll be happy. But
I mean, I know that you didn't like your first pick, because you drafted a lineman, but he's a good lineman.
Yeah, but the thing is,
you know what I'm saying? It does make your line stronger.
Yeah, I look at it like this. It's not even the lineman pick. It's the fact that, I hope this 25-year-old quarterback that I want to go talk to these Saints fans again before we get off here. Yo, I know the reason why y'all hyping this dude up so much, Mississippi Saints fans, as I call y'all. Yo, bro, there's a reason why he was in college 7 years, bro. People are not hyped up about it. This is not about Shedeur Sanders. This is about y'all always hype up certain quarterbacks. And then when they sad, y'all make excuses for certain quarterbacks. While other quarterbacks don't get that same grace. I mean, look, now Derek Carr talking about he don't need surgery on his shoulder. So now we got this bullshit coming back. And I mean, it's not going to be a good fucking year. So I'm just going to the games to hang out with my family, enjoy the atmosphere, get me a good burger. I'm not buying them high-ass drinks. I'm just there just to enjoy myself. I'm not looking forward to winning often. Maybe in a couple years.
I don't know. Your division got pretty strong.
Maybe in a couple years. After a couple good drafts. Maybe. But
after Mickey Loomis dies.
Yeah, I pray to God for that every day almost. Not to say I wish death, but I'm like, Lord, I would not be mad if he was going.
Or if he retired.
Or he retired. Put it that way. Retired. Real use retired. But he's going
because he really fucks up your team.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, I just wish we'd be competitive. If we don't win, at least be competitive. Don't get blown out. That's how I look at it. But man, we're gonna roll out here, man. We're gonna do some shout outs for today. Man, good show, man. Hey,
I'm glad my shit worked, and I mean, I glitched at the end, but that was my personal glitch. I hit the button by accident.
It's all right, man. We glad. I'm glad you came on, though, man.
Yeah, I missed the last couple of weeks. That shit sucked.
Oh yeah, it was cool. And Eric stepped up last week, so hey, you stepped up for Eric this week. That's what we do.
Not a problem.
There you go, man. Your shout outs, man.
I'd like to shout out everybody that was commenting on the show today. Everybody that liked and shared. Hopefully, you little by little, I've been peeping it out. Our views have been going up, so that sounds good. That's always moving in the right direction. Shout you out, shout out the whole commission in the whole. And I know there was something I wanted to, or there was somebody I wanted to shout out, but it slipped my mind.
Oh.
But all right, because my mind hasn't been right lately anyway.
You understand?
But
man. It is.
I'm good.
It'll come to you. First off, I want to shout out photography, and it showed me that I wasn't crazy. This is the size of Kenny Pickett's hands. I just wanted to tell y'all I was not crazy. When y'all called and told me, "Oh no, Mo, it ain't that small," man, shout out to photography to show me why I call this man small hands.
Damn, his hands are fucking small.
And that's why Shedeur Sanders is going to be the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. Look at them hands. That was an NFL ball. I wanted to show this picture to show people that I wasn't crazy. I told you this man had small hands. You can't trust a quarterback with small hands. That's why he wear gloves.
And he probably wear gloves with stickum on them.
Look how small his damn hands is. Congrats, Shedeur, even though you got to wear number 12. Because
that looks like my niece's hands.
Yes. There's no way a man's hand should be this fucking small. He should get a check for that. I mean, shout out to Shedeur, even though Shedeur can't wear his number 2, which was stupid. I would be pissed off if I was in Browns management because that number 2 was going to sell. DeAndre Carter, you a hater. You the biggest hater of the week because you a hater. You want to go get number 2, and you know Shedeur was going to wear number 2. You're a fucking hater, and I hope you get cut. And then he ended up winning number 2 anyway.
he was trying to get paid. If I take this number first, then Shedeur's gonna want that shit. He's gonna have to give me some money.
And Shedeur said, "Nope, I'll take 12." So we'll be wearing Brown. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get the Browns number 12 jersey because I told you last week how I felt about how the NFL did him, and it was wrong what they did, and now it's starting to come out. And so, like I said, I'll get me my number 12 jersey. I'm not going to wear it to the games or nothing, but I'll have it wearing it here. I only wear Saints gear to the Saints games. I'm not one of them fans that's going to wear different gear because they mad. But
you might not make it out alive.
Man, no, I ain't worrying about that. I'll slide a motherfucker. See, I ain't worrying about that. Mo ain't worrying about that. I'll tell you this. When I'm in the game, other team be talking shit, and they be talking around everybody else. And I say, man, what the fuck you say? They shut up, they sit down and be quiet. When they see my size, nobody won't fight me one-on-one in there. I shut up a Lions fan real quick. Like a Lions
so
fan
he's wearing Tom Brady's number.
Yep. His mentor number. And Travis Hunter number probably. So now they wearing the same
his
number.
mentor that didn't even fucking think about drafting his ass.
Because, people would have been saying, I know why Tom didn't, and I'm glad he didn't, because people would have been saying he only drafted him because he was cool with Deion Sanders. You see where that goes? He only drafted him. He's not that good. He only drafted him because Tom Brady is cool with Deion Sanders and even all that shit.
All right, and the Lakers drafted Bronny James and that nigga's booty too. Excuse my French.
He put it to you this way though, bro. But you see how much heat little Bronny James got. Now Shedeur's with the worst franchise in the league, and if he could turn that around, then he's a damn winner. As I look at it. But man, I just want to shout out all y'all who commented. Hollywood Dick from TMI podcast. Look, LeBron ain't the goat of nobody. He's talking about goat of all goats. But thank you for that comment. Thank you, Will, Haney, and the Ericans. Thank you to Who Is Dog. Shout out Dog. He came back. Izzy,
All right.
Eric.
I gotta let Haney know his son sucked last week.
Oh yeah, Haney, your son sucks. Anthony, of course, man. All y'all who was liking it. Let's see. Mike Cobb for loving the show. Yep, who was dog, man? He said that was a small pair of hands. Who was he wanted to shout out JDV when he beats Mike Cobb, who was dog. Put it this way, he said you want to shout out JDV. Let's see who win on Saturday. We're gonna know who win. Put it this way, man. Thank JDV for last night, and you too, dog, and everybody else who was commenting. That went down in the comments. I watched some of it this morning, and I was in tears again. I'm glad I wore shades last night because my eyes were full of water. I was crying, laughing so hard. Y'all were great last night. Y'all were great tonight. Let's see. Ooh, shout out. Okay, if he wins, I'll give him the next shout out next wrestling show on Thursday. I will shout him out. Shout out to JDV when he beats Mike Cobb tomorrow night. Who is dog? Okay, we gonna shout him out if he wins. But as you can say, next Thursday we might have a guest. We might not. Never know. I don't have nobody lined up just yet. But if I have one, I will let y'all know on Thursday. And of course, Friday we'll be back with this show. Hopefully, Doc will be with us, and we have the crew back again. But thank y'all for being great. This is your host Mo Young, and you got the hater, Jay the hater of all haters, the code of haters. We'll
King hater.
King hater. We'll see y'all later. Peace. We out.
We run this podcast and shit. Venom and Smoke podcast.
Yep, I would be the chocolate Liam Neeson, bro. I'll be real with you. You call me that. You in my career. I got a special set of skills. I'm gonna call Pops up. Pops, load up the van. That's all.
Oh, God.
Pops, load up the van.
Black James Bond, Black Liam Neeson. Okay.
And then we know what Pops' answer gonna be. Where are we driving to?
Where we going?
No questions.
Where we
He's
going?
not asking no questions. He's not about to ask what we doing. Why we load up the van? Load up the van. Where we going? I'm pissed. Who called me driver? The bloodline.
Go. Yeah!
Yeah! Izzy is watching baseball right now. The Mets must have.
Get Alonso, baby!
He must have did something great.
Get Alonso, 3-run homer! Yeah!
He was making a lot of Bullet Club references a month ago, so you might get Bullet Club versus Bloodline, and it will be horrendous. I mean, you got all the members of the Bullet Club minus Omega and the Young Bucks. That makes the difference. All right, Doc, you should have a pick by now, Doc.
He ain't going with fucking the Packers. Come on, man.
No, it's not sleep or meditate. You all right?
He sleep.
Stop.
No,
Stop.
He sleep. He sleep.
Stop.
he put his hood on so he could look like Darth Vader.
He sleep.
A quick fucking statement. And yes, the Giants ownership is absolute trash. Them motherfuckers have, you know how many times they've been to the fucking playoffs since their last Super Bowl win?
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
0?
1, 0, twice. I mean, twice.
Twice. The year Plasko shot himself in the fucking leg, and the other one when they beat the fucking Vikings in the playoffs. It is a disgrace. It's disgusting. It fucking sucks. It's horrible. It should not happen. This is one of the great franchises in sports, and you're relegating me to watch this shit? Do you think I want to watch fucking Thursday? Mrs. V, do I want to watch the game on Thursday? Hell no! Hell no!
She ain't letting you watch that game on Thursday.
That Thanksgiving game should be moved. Nobody wants to see Tommy DeVito versus fucking Cooper Rush.
Do you think while I eat my fucking turkey, I want to watch that garbage? I'd rather watch It's a Wonderful Life. I'd rather watch that Charlie Brown Christmas. They fucking suck. They suck. Fuck. Fuck. I'm done.
Somebody TV or that's Doc TV?
My TV's off.
I don't have a TV on.
Hey, mine's.
That's Doc. Doc sleep.
Busted.
Yeah!
Yo, I think we got that one.
There you go.
Were you,
There you go.
were you,
It's moving.
were you sleeping?
Oh yeah, he's sleeping.
It's moving.
Boy, we gonna cut that one.
Boy, done. I told y'all I didn't have a leftover, so now it hit you, boy. Now